I think they're Dragon Ball knowledge.
It's the first one.
I
It's
don't
the
think
first
these
one.
guys. I think they're just gamers, not Dragon
Wow.
Ball. I mean, I said I think they're more Dragon Ball fans than gamers. You know, it happens.
Ah,
Nope.
shit.
Still learns. All right. So, Kuro's at top. So, Dog Boy, you go bottom.
Uh,
I'll shoot
Or
this
Shin's
Boo's
okay?
attacking. Oh, I'm being attacked by a Boo. Ugh,
Okay. All right.
gotta get out.
So, Dog Boy, I'm with you then.
okay.
I'm
So,
back.
these guys are already at level 5 and level 6. So, we have to be careful. We have to try to at least power up as much as we can. But since they're higher now and they can attack our God post, that means their life bars are going to be way higher than us.
All right.
Yeah, these guys
I
are
got
a little
Spirit
strict.
Bomb. Why missed that shit? All right.
Yeah,
All
turn
right,
to
so
the
Dog Boy, yeah,
chocolate.
we have to make sure before we even engage these guys to try to at least kill
Yeah,
these.
run. Uh, turn that guy into chocolate.
Fuck, fuck,
I
fuck,
got killed
fuck,
by
Uh,
the guy I turned to
fuck.
chocolate. Oh, I forgot to adjust my camera. Wow, that's something. All right, how you doing, Fortuna? I guess I was in a rush. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was me. That was the Midnight Social Crew plus my brother. Well, my brother was his voice was actually in that clip where he was playing Dragon Ball with us, and it was awesome time. Yeah, my brother is a gamer. He was streaming on Twitch, but now my cousin's now streaming on Twitch. But yeah, he introduced me to that Dragon Ball game, and now I have a addiction to mobile games where okay, well, I started. I think it started with Eternal Run, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna play it, and then also, you know what makes the game easy? Hi, Zumi, how you doing? Um, oh no, it's Anamoba this time. It's not Anamood. It's Anamuba. Well, you can't really. It doesn't really translate into words, but it's Anamoba. So it's like Animood. It's Animood plus MOBA because now I'm addicted to a new MOBA. Um, this music can we can play more anime games. Oh, we can totally play more anime games. But what happens is that if you missed what happened on Friday, oh, you guys don't fix this. If you missed what happened on Saturday, I was playing it. I was playing a Dragon Ball game. Excuse me, I trying to fix this at the same time. I was like, I didn't even know it was this bad. So I was playing a Dragon Ball game with the Midnight Social Crew, so a Dog Boy sorry, the Dog Boy, Shin, and okay, that's right. So a Dog Boy, Shin, and Overlord supposed to join us, but what happens is we the game crashed on us because it's not really out there yet. But what happens is me, Dog Boy, Shin, and my brother, Senior Warbucks, we were all playing the Dragon Ball game. And what happens is, um, we did. I think we did pretty good for new newers. I got a game you forgot to play. You know what? We can do that after we play Verloren because Fortuna has changed the game. But later on, we can definitely get to your game, and then we can get to some Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, get your squad up. Get your squad up. I mean, it's not. It's less about the Dragon Ball. It's more about the controller capable gaming. I think that's what it did. It's like it wasn't. It's not even about that because I'm like I didn't know. I don't even choose like whatever the coolest character. I choose the most function character, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. In the Turtle Run, I choose the girl with the sword and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, this could be awesome. But in this game, like, I'm just choosing whatever. So I'm learning. Maybe my mobile arc might start now, and I might start playing League and stuff like that. But I don't think that's kind of my game. That's more of my cousin's games. Or on December, who knows? What are you saying? Remember the game 20 years ago? 20-year-old RPG. Yes, yes, I do remember that. Yeah, if we have time, which I'm pretty sure we will, we'll definitely have time to play it and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just the lowdown, the news. I just wanted to give you guys and stuff like that. There are other. Oh yeah, there's other crippling news. So yes, we're definitely going to get to the RPG Maker games. We can definitely play that by the end of the stream. I'll probably be playing some other game. We have time if you don't get stuck in a pyramid puzzle for 2 hours. Well, if the tuna makes it much more easier, oh, then what happens? We have no problem whatsoever. We can just breeze past, no problem. Um, I need to fix this too. So on more depressing news, you never know, but the life raft is still there. Just trying to fix my background. So the life raft is still there to go to kick because Twitch is now in more dire straits. Just like if you haven't been paying attention to the news. Sorry, this is not professional, but who cares if my background is showing? I do. It doesn't look professional enough. Might as well show off my whole bedroom. So what happens is yes, Twitch is in more of a problem. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Okay, if I had everything lined up today, you mean that the Life Raft to the tubes is still on there? Oh no, the right Life Raft to kick most likely. If you haven't been paying attention to the local to the news on the internet, what happens is that because of what happened to Charlie Clerk, you probably all heard about this. You know, you probably heard about what's going on internationally. Probably heard about what's happening in Japan. You probably heard what's happening in England. You probably heard what's happened in Nepal. You probably have to America, where the assassination. So uh, because Kick isn't doing anything about one streamer, even North Korea, I don't know what's going on in there. I haven't heard any news about that. No one's really talked about that. But if there is news, let me know. What happens is since the assassination of Charlie Clark, what happens is people on the left hand side of and Americans left who are celebrating it have been celebrating it and getting deplatformed from the places. And so what happens is there's one streamer that's on the platform who basically has been saying rhetoric about killing people, and now people. I mean, everyone on YouTube has been saying Twitch is in this like end stage and stuff like that. If you haven't heard, there was a guy. There is a American politician who is a Republican politician named Charlie Clark. He went to a college and he was doing a speaking because he talked. Apparently, he talks to people and stuff like that. About he just debates people. But what happens is that he was assassinated not too long ago. He was shot through the neck, and he died. And now people on all social medias have been celebrating his death, and what happens is that game developers, maybe like news personnels and stuff like that, who spoke out, teachers and people like that, who's been speaking out when the guy just recently died, are getting deplatformed. A lot of people are saying, you know what, we need these people need to go. So a lot of people are losing their jobs because they celebrated political violence. And when it comes to America, even though I'm not American, Canadian, but what happens is when it comes to America, it's like a football team, you know? Yeah, they celebrated murder and yeah, they celebrated that kind of thing. Now, when it comes to all this stuff, it's like a football team. You know, you don't attack the players in the politics. You basically use your votes and you use your voice to speak and change your environment around you. You don't go attacking people like that, and no one should be. In what happens is a lot of deaf rhetoric has been talked about online and from the left, and no one's really done anything about it. So the issue is that instead of attacking the teammates, they attack the players. Um, instead of like so basically instead of like going instead of like just I was thinking the football way is like instead of like not buying the merch or something like that, they attack they attack the players themselves. My analogy might be terrible, but yeah, instead of like they're instead of the fans being like, okay, well, we're gonna just attack that guy because he didn't do a good job, and so we're gonna attack him. They're like, maybe if they just didn't buy the merch and stuff like that, and just kind of like maybe they made their voice heard by not getting involved with the team, or maybe saying we need to change the people. They went in and caused physical violence to the players, something like that. Think about it like that. It's basically something. I'm hoping that would be a better analogy. But instead of in politics of voting them out or asking them to step down and protesting and stuff like that, they went and attacked the person directly and then caused the death. And then it's been this big stink all over the world, everywhere. Everyone's heard about this. Countries far and wide. Those who are locked into political understanding of what's going on. How does drama reach Twitch? Oh, okay. Wow. So there's a popular streamer on this platform, and there's other streamers too. But there's a popular streamer on this platform who's been who's been calling for death threats, and he's been banned for 1 day on a platform. But what happens is the platform basically is under the people who run this app, the CEO and stuff like that. They love this guy. Whatever he says, whatever he does, he doesn't get in trouble for it. Anyone else who kind of like calls for death or violence and stuff like that will most likely get banned for months and stuff like that. If YouTubers, anyone, whoever. But what happens is that for months, and years or something like that, Twitch has not been doing anything to clamp down on what he's saying and people like him what they're saying, calling for threats and stuff like that. So basically, now what happens is that Elon Musk is now getting involved with this, where he's saying, "Hey, Jeff Bezos, you own Amazon, which is a subsidiary of Twitch. Oh, just like how they refused to ban that guy who's streaming on Nova's category. Oh, you think, no, well, no, because what happens is not calling, I think you're talking about referring to that Christian group. And, no, they're not calling for threats or something like that. No, yeah, no, yeah, although that's not like a threatening thing, they probably would have still, but they're not really that much of a problem. But what happens is that's just a Christian group, doing a thing, and as a Christian myself, I totally understand what you're saying. But what happens is it's not like they're calling for death threats. They're just posting their sermons on the thing. This is different. This is like we need to. They want to they want to game end people. Yeah, they misunderstood. They're not really like tuned into the gaming sphere. So understandably, they're just going to go like, oh look, because I don't think there's any. Is either they go IRL, it's not sermons. They're literally hosting movies there. Oh well, okay. If it's not the church thing, Christian movies, yeah, they probably think that Prior to Fateless is a Christian thing. They probably didn't do the research. They probably just said, "Hey, cool, look, this is a Christian category we can stream into," and then they just don't. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume that's probably what the thing is because even my dad thought Prior to Fateless meant like when I was playing the game and putting on my YouTube, he thought that Prior to Fateless meant it was like I was doing a Christian thing too. So a lot of people who don't actually aren't tuned into the gaming scene or indie scene, nonetheless, aren't going to think, oh, that's a video game. They're going to think it's a Christian kind of thing. Well, if you kill everyone who disagrees with you, at the end of everyone will be converted to the right. Oh yeah, yeah. There's no one who can stand against you with your iron fist. Isn't that right, Fortuna? Just yeah, that's how you do it. Um, the same thing's happening for category of I'm only sleeping, which is not a game. Apparently, that's what maybe some popular YouTuber or VTuber or sorry streamer I should say um made it because what happens is they fell asleep. So if other people are not sleeping, they're probably getting ready to sleep. I'm not sure. I've seen it. I was gonna stream one time in it, but I was like, nah, I gotta go to bed. I'm not gonna leave my computer on all day. Screw that. But yeah, sometimes people just go into other places where they think maybe they're going to go do something, or maybe they've done something, or maybe they thought it's because it's open for everyone they can do it. Should I do the same thing with people who hate fairies? No, 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 no. You should love them and try to indoctrinate them. But you should definitely love them and stuff like that. Wow, you and wow. Love it. The category was an old game, and people were streaming in on it, and they're sleeping on stream. Yeah, that's really up to Twitch moderation to really figure out how to put their stuff together. And yeah, people will just kind of take advantage if it has like the best category or something that can definitely help them. Um, that being said, it's like it's up to them to kind of like figure out if there's problems with it going on and if they feel that it needs to be changed. But they seem to be only going after people who are more with more numbers and that don't benefit them. I mean, that benefit them or don't benefit them with like cash. So if you're making lots of money for them and you're on their side of the political aisle, they'll probably be like, oh nope, nope, don't bother with that person. But if they don't like you and you're like, yeah, someone's streaming Silk Song and if you're doing that, maybe they forgot to change the category. You got to give them a benefit of the doubt. Maybe they forgot to change the category. Also, maybe they just don't want to bother with them because maybe they make the money or something like that. It's all about the money, you know. It's always about the money and stuff like that. So sometimes it's about morals, about principles, about parties. You know, which side you're on the aisle, and if you are one of those things, then they'll look over the things. So they should make categories more mandatory so people can follow the rules. Yeah, they would, but you know that's life. It's not everyone gets. Some people fall on the radar, and some people actually get caught and dealt with. And yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. Yeah, we all want justice, but at the same time, things like that don't come until like a lot of people make a big stink about it because everyone's in different categories. So everyone's like, I'm going to make a big stink about this or maybe about that, but they're like, let's check. Is it cost resources? Screw it, forget about it. Because I've managed forums before, where I had to be like, okay, well, these people are posting this thing. Is it going to cost us a situation? Or do we need to run around and chasing these people when we know that they're going to come back in a different form? And it's like, do we have to do this? Is it really necessary? Uh, Albeit like it was more volunteer and there was some monetary funds that was going around. I said, let's just think that these things pass, and if this person does too much of it, and people are complaining, we'll definitely tackle it. So sometimes you don't have the time or energy or the resources, and people have been saying like Twitch is like hemorrhaging and all stuff like that. So that's what the YouTubers have been saying, but now we're coming to closer and closer to the mostly closer and closer to the end of how things are, and it's just a forewarning because what happens is like again, we got now on Twitter Jeff Bezos being tweeted out saying, "Hey, there's a problem having your platform." So just to let you know, if you don't know, maybe in some case it's being talked about more and more, and ever since this assassination, Twitch might be on the ropes. So just let you know, if you have anyone you want to follow, and you know any other place that they can put their stuff or on online, um, maybe just hey remind them is like you never know what's going to happen in the future, and you might not have your platform here anymore. So uh, maybe someone might have to buy it. Maybe they're going to drop the CEO. Maybe they're going to get rid of some people. Maybe they're going to cleanse out some stuff. But really, it's because it's been happening from one side and causing a lot of trouble. Yep. You in the back row. I know we gotta get to the Valorn, but you in the back row. What do you go to YouTube? Well, I am on YouTube. Or are you saying someone's chatting on YouTube? I mean, I am on YouTube, so you know definitely on that, and I'm also on Twitch. But if anything, I'll probably switch from. If anything gets lost, I'll still be on YouTube because you know. Oh, okay. I'll open this up. Anything I will be on YouTube. I'll still be on YouTube, and I will most likely be move over the Kick on the next platform or where everyone else is going. Oh, cute, Sailor Moon. Or wherever we're going. I'm gonna pause this so I don't get distracted. But that's usually this thing. So good thing I'm streaming on two platforms, but not everyone else is streaming on two platforms. So they might lose everyone. That's why they have Discord, so you can follow them on their Discords too, and follow them wherever they're going. I don't know where the community is going to go. It's probably one of the biggest streaming RPG communities that we have right now. I mean, wherever the wind blows, people will probably go find the next one and gather up there. So it's 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 going to be a loss. But what happens is, I believe that there'll be some recovery. Everyone's just going to feel it. That's the thing about it. So if you're not too well informed about the situation, there it is going off and um, simultaneously with every different thing that's going on right now. So who knows what's going to happen? Uh, you know, going down there in America, going over across the world in different places. Just be aware that whatever is going to happen from here on out, in just the news, you can definitely like keep up with anything. I can tell you anyone who you can try, want to listen to, they'll be talking about it. But um, what happens here is that you may or may not lose a platform. It might just switch hands. Things might change. Amazon might drop it. people might be leaving the platform more and more and going to different places. Who knows? But because right now that's been cracked down down since the death. Be aware and be cautious. So that's just my PSA. Sorry to be alarmist and to kind of like uh give you the black and white pill of the situation. But if you don't know, now you know. Viewers don't suffer because they can just swap platforms and find creators again. Exactly. Yeah. The viewers don't suffer. The content creators do, and that's why you can't put all your eggs in one basket if you're a content creator. You have to have more than one stream of revenue, more than one place to go for people to find you. That's why at the end of the stream, there's always, if you stay till the 8 hours or more, there's always the hey, I'll show wherever platforms can reach, the discords, the communications, all those things. Yeah, and your part of his Discord. So wherever he says, "Hey, I need," is where he's ever he's going, you can definitely find him and make a account there. Now, I already made a Kick account a long time ago. I just haven't used it because I get paid through Twitch, and what happens if Twitch goes down? All right, well, I'm jumping on my life raft and pulling on my motor, putting it on, and then just like, all right, guys, see you later. Woo! Like, hey, go. If you can't hear me when I'm waving at you, then I'm gone. It's like bye. Yeah, or I can just disappear from the net in general. But yeah, just bring the news over to you guys, so if anything happens, not to me personally, but anything happens to the platforms and stuff like that, you're probably like, oh, so that's what happened. Anyways, so we got Lauren. We got this up here, and I mean, I'm going to play the game anyways. Is it appropriate to even watch this? I mean, I'm literally going to get into the game that's sitting right here. It's not sitting in front of me, but your thing. But if I watch this, isn't this just gonna be spoiler for like 5 minutes into it? I have linked the video in the DM. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and then there's other things that they gotta do. A really cool plugin. Oh, that's gonna be helpful. I got too many windows open. So I have downloaded the game and added it to and I downloaded the game. I got too many windows. I close them. This scene happens earlier. You won't see it during your gameplay session. Oh, okay. I thought it's gonna just be like the first opening 5 minutes to get you like you already see this part. It's like I have. Where's my um? I got too many windows. Let me pull this over here and pull over here and get rid of that. That's proximity sensors. I plugin I added to the game. Zumu's got something. Okay. It's interesting game. I see what you got out there. Yeah. So when we get this party going, I can definitely check this out and see how these things go. So, so before I go looking at these pictures, before I get myself looking at Verloren, let me do a little prayer and then we can jump into the thing. So, thank you guys very much for taking your time out in your busy schedule. If you're waking up or going to bed, or just passing by too. You guys are much appreciated, and I thank you very much for tuning into this YouTube or Twitch or wherever this may be in the future. You know, or wait, yeah, you're waking up. You're like first thing is like it's cruel time. You know what? It's just like when I used to. There's a spider there. It's just like when I used to watch Pokemon. I used to wake up and be like, and turn on the TV, and it's like Kids WB and Pokemon. It's like time real test. The chain is like, oh my goodness. Before I got to school too, and that was my TV. But nowadays, you kids got your Twitch and your YouTube. I never had that kind of stuff. I never had stuff on demand. I had to wait for things to show up, and now I don't have to wait for any things to show up anymore. All right. Anywho, try to get rid of the spider there. Um, Most Heavenly Father, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, I glorify you and praise your holy name. I thank you for your blessings, guidance, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. not just for me, Lord God, but those who are tuning in wherever they are, Lord God, in this world. If they're in America, France, yes, America, Europe, Lord God, or in the Asian part of the country, Lord God, wherever people may be, it may be Australia or wherever there's connection to this, I ask that your guidance, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will be for each and every one of us, Lord God. Strengthen us as we go for life. We may not believe in you as their Lord and Savior, but you are still looking upon your people, Lord God, and giving them the grace and mercy that they need in their daily lives. And so I thank you for your joy and peace divine, and I pray that you keep providing be for us, each and every one of us. We pray for this platform, especially, Lord God. We pray for the people who are in charge, the who run this place, Lord God, the CEOs and those who are streaming, Lord God. We heard about recently what's happened in the news and it is affecting most of all or all of us, Lord God, in some sort of way. So I'm asking in the mighty name of Jesus. That it's not just for me, but those who are also streaming the same category, Lord God. Maybe friends, associates, or contemporaries, Lord God whoever they may be. I pray that you'll be with them too as they're also trying to find their way for this journey of life, Lord God, needing your strength and mercy and your guidance. For the developers and everyone that's part of this, Lord God, I pray for your mercies, your grace, and your strength. In Jesus' mighty name, amen and amen. Okay, so let's go look at this Valorn thing, and let me switch categories. I like to go in just talking because it's like the neutral category before you kind of go into you go into the thing. Just like in real life. I probably could just in real life RPG maker. All right. Let's go over here. As as long as I can entertain you guys, that's really the main part of doing all this. I hope you guys get the entertainment you want and need out of this. All right. Let's see. Is there sound on this? I like I like the I can't stop it. I like the Sailor Moon hair. Well, the the twin tails because I grew up on Sailor Moon, one of my favorite shoujos, next to some other shoujos and stuff like that. I mean, I grew up as a child. You'd think that no, Sailor Moon's for girls, but like anime, dang, like anime started with this. Anime would probably didn't start with this, but it was an inspirational anime that I think. Not just even the hairs the sailor. Oh yeah, not just the hair. She's even has this outfit. Yes, that's true. She has this sailor Fuku, which I've drawn many times in my. I couldn't wait to get to the Japan chapter, but once I did, okay, I thought it was French. So once I got to the Japan chapter of my story, I couldn't wait to draw a character in a Sailor Fuku because like it gave me a reason. I was like, oh, I could finally do it. So like I've been wanting to to draw my have my own. A sports story doesn't hold water. He must be. Oh, who's Tempora? Is that Angel? Oh, is that Angel? Or is that like the temporal name for this character? He must be. He must have omitted a few compromising details. I spend way too much time making the pixel art of that outfit. I think you did it. Well, you know what? I think it paid off. I can't get a good look at it, but if you spend a lot of time and you achieve something that looks good enough, I think you did a good job. Like I can tell this is sleeveless, uh, uh, sh- uh, blouse and stuff like that with the bow tie. At least I can tell on it reflects with even the small details. So I think you did a good job. This is the Angel's magical girl identity. Probably someone or something. It must have forced. I guess I'm real. Or perhaps my father's left his wedding. But what would we do that unless? Oh, that's a good ring. Even I have trouble drawing who played that. I wonder which ring might be hiding. Do I have to rotate it like a 3D game? Okay, I thought I had to do the thing where I had to rotate it and then like Resident Evil, where it's like, oh, I had to look at the rings, like, oh, the answers right here. The puzzles in the items you got to rotate, and you see like the name of the games. Like, don't forget to buy this game. Posting random image of Pinterest. That well, you know what? As maybe as maybe the Princess Ernst might be okay. As long as it's for tuna, and she also puts in the thing, and it's like, oh, I've got this game. I got this from you. Bingo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Message from my father, Henry. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I was going to step out for a bit. If worst comes to worst, I'll meet up when you know. Dad went to the forest on his own and left his discreetly message. Oh, now he's leaving. Oh, now he's leaving messages. Oh, okay, all right. So now he's leaving messages. He just up and just say, "I'm going to go look for the demon lord." Excuse me, honey, and then just disappears. Oh, now it's been retconned, and now he's leaving messages and rings. Oh, okay. You must have heard the outcry of the fans yelling and threatening you to make it make sense. She's like, oh no, okay, we're okay, I better do this. Okay, time to rewrite all that. Yeah, it's always good. It's always more reassuring than possibly than imagining him being attacked or kidnapped. Uh-huh. If it really happened, I would have a good chance of seeing him again this Friday. I was just considering I might want to believe in this. Sport told me. Oh, okay. Well, what I gathered from that, because I can't stop this. What I gathered that Fortuna finally made the father this disappearance make sense. Um, that he left on his own and he just didn't just poof out of nowhere and can't be found. It's been a long time. I'm glad that you're starting to make it make sense. Like, and I'm just repeating D7, but um, because I've been like, where's the dad? Where's he gone? I'm gonna play it again. I'm like, you know what? I can let it play. I've been like, where's dad hiding? Yeah, exactly. Like, where has he been the whole time? Now he's here. He's still around, but he makes sure that he left a message saying, "Honey, I left during the night, but I wanted to make sure." Oh wait, actually, let me pause this for a second. Okay, you know what? I saw this. I saw this in Riot because you guys use the same tile set. This here, this thing up here, right here. I was told it was rocks. I don't like this. Like, this doesn't look like rocks to me. Like, I thought this was snow. This is basically using the same tile set, and I just realized it now. I just realized it now that it's basically using the same tile set. That's a marble floor. Apparently, I've been told. And look at that! It's like, oh, I'm here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I've been told that that looks like rocks. So I don't know. Does it say it in does it say it in the thing where you select it, or does it say like you said those look like rocks? So I want to know for tuna, is it the same thing? Like is it does it really say it, or it's just like you just said these are rocks to me, and then they're actually like something different. I thought you made it right. So I was like, I had to stop for a second until I'm like, wait a minute, that's that thing I've seen before. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's what stopped me and made me come back to this. I'm like, wait, like not the trees, not the animals, not anything else, just this little patch that's here that has nothing to do with the game. It's rocks. You guys say rocks is good? Okay. So I don't. I hear you guys, but it don't look like rocks to me. I know you guys said it looks like rocks, but to me it looks like a bunch of snow. It looks like snow going in one direction. Um, I believe you guys are saying it, but it still doesn't look like that. And why would a rock pile be here? It looks like a bunch of snow and things. But okay, you know what? Best 2 out of 3. You guys won. Whatever. All right, so that's it. I had to stop in my tracks just to look at that. All right, now let's stop looking at this because before I find something else that I might have to pull out and be like, what about that? So let's put this to the side. So yeah, we got Valorn. We're coming back to some Valorn, and I already put my save in there. I just I think I have to remember one thing. It's like go this. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, yeah, wait, you said your turn. Hold on, we got time. This thing hasn't started up yet. um, yeah, the thing took its time to start up. So you know what, it didn't actually officially count. Let me. So what's this? You want me to look at the? You see, there's a plugin. Right? So light flow preview. And what's up, 38? Hey, 38 I 6 6 20 20 25. How you doing? All right. So Tassi light flow. Is it M? No, is it MZ? I might need a lighting plug of some sort. All right. Simple lighting. This one's easy to use. Okay. I have a okay. I don't have a lighting. So, oh, this is a okay. This what's this? Like a program that's used outside the program. So what happens is I don't have a okay, yeah. Just like the okay, so it's like the Sir Random Dude HUD maker. Hmm, actually that's pretty cool. Um, because like for me, like I don't the only thing I have for lighting is a vignetting. I thought it might use it because it's simple enough. Man, if it does what it needs if it does what it needs to do, why not? I guess it goes by global lighting. You can even do parallax with their brush tool. Okay, well, I've seen a lot of lighting plugins. I mean, I've seen people use a lot of lighting. I guess this might make everything much more easier. Is it? I don't know if it's is it a free tool? That that's why that's why I want to know. It's like is it a free tool? Because if it's a free tool, I mean, is MZ free? Oh, okay. You know what? Hey, you know the last thing I used and I got burnt on. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to buy another tool that's like I didn't need it in the first place, and then be stuck with it. That's one I didn't like. I was like, oh cool, I bought this thing. Oh now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with it. So that's why I'm kind of cautious about buying things on itch anymore. Uh, I might probably want to buy my own tool. Probably not buy, but uh, just avoid not doing it. Let's see what's going on here. So this is kind of like parallaxing in a sense. 'Cause, yeah, I guess you just save the map. You just save the map, I guess, and it's okay. Actually, no, it's taken from the map data itself. So you got so it almost works as like as the it's what it seems like to me. Yeah, so you can create your own vignetting. Okay, it's an in-game editor. It edits maps after you've done. Okay, so yeah, it's like again, speaking of the HUD maker, you don't need to vent for this. Okay. Yeah, so again, I was thinking of the HUD maker because it opens up to one of these things and you take a picture of what you're working with, like of your HUD, and then you kind of line it up that way. If it works like this, it's pretty good too. If it's just like taking the data and using it. Right, also fog. Right? So you can bloom those lights. I think this is a pretty good tool. Ah. I think it's a pretty good tool. Um. Oh, I just have to know when I'm going to use this for. Um. When I want to put the mist and when if and how much the frame rate is going to take it's going to take a hit. Um. This might or may not affect the frame rate. Maybe drop it down from 75 to 30. Do you think? Yeah, RPG never RPG has never scared me. It'd be good for a horror thematic thing, sure, but it's but I never felt like scared in RPGs. Like, sure, it just sets a theme. And what? How you doing, Loomis? Luminous or Halloween? Yeah, if you're setting up for that, I do have some Halloween games I need to play still. For RPG Maker. I have like Crimson something I think I had to try out. Show us the frame rate. Well, now if you don't have it, pretty sure if you don't have anything else moving in there, within it, I'm pretty sure it'd be good. Yeah. Not horror. It's good. Explore maps too. Yeah, true. It's like it doesn't have to be horror. It could be anything that has a fog of war that you go have to go through. It definitely works out for those things. So yeah, I think it's a definitely a good tool to use. And oh, here it is. Here's the link. I think it's definitely a good tool to use. And look at that. Let me share it with everyone else since why not? Fog of War is like when you have to uncover the map where you don't know where you're going, and then what happens is as you move throughout the map, it starts to open up, and it's like and you start to uncover start places, and so that fog starts to go different, starts to disappear. So that's the fog of war. Just like as you move, it clears up the map and it clears up everything. But yeah, there it goes. Can be used in commercial games. No credit needed. Look at that. Look at that. And it came out not too long ago. So if those want to throw those into their game, um, with noise, smoke, and color picker, can be used in commercials. Sounds good. Yeah, I believe it is. Is that a demo? Okay, there's demo versions right now. I guess if you're trying it out, it is not the full version, but the demo. So what happens is that you are now what you're going to do. You're going to be the anything that's free. And usually when it's free, you're the product. By the way, like if you find something free, you are the product. So what happens is that you trying this out, you're testing. You're basically testing it for the dev in their game, and until they get a perfectly working version, then maybe they might charge a little bit for that for extras. But it's a demo right now. The terms and conditions that it can be in commercial games, no credit needed. So go ahead and thing. HB the HB uses a newest version. Yeah. Who's HB? I shouldn't have nodded my head to be like, yeah, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's so smart. The hub. Sorry, I missed a U. Sorry, I missed a U. I was reading too fast. Somehow the U disappeared from my vision. Yeah, there you go. The hub uses a new version. Thank you for correcting me. I don't know how that the U disappeared between the H and B. Um, I don't know how that happened. But yeah, that's for everyone. Let me actually put this on YouTube too for anyone who's actually passing by on YouTube and is like, wow, this looks interesting. Um, they might want to try that. So it's gonna be posted up there twice. So give me a second. Mm-mm. Can I copy it? Let me copy this again and send that there. So for both YouTube and Twitch to see. But yes, for me, I'll wait till I actually need it. And I did actually go back to the plugin thing. So what happened is like when I was looking for a proximity plug, I was like, oh, let me go back to that resource page that you sent me. So it is very helpful to have these things in a bookmark or something like that, so you can actually use. Again, that's a lighting thing. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I mean, you guys probably have a good use for it. It's not. It's not. This might not be the same as parallax mapping. Okay, but if you can figure out how to add other tiles besides torch, you may be able to put down objects that are grid free. True, true, true. Yeah, yeah. For me, actually, I might have to be able. You know what? I do have some lighting in my. Oh, I might have to use this because I just remembered. Well, I mean, does it? Yeah, you don't have to put down a torch. It's just a light, and the torch is supporting the light, isn't it? Because this event is less parallax mapping. Okay, map rope. Because I do have some lighting, some street lights. What happens is like I wonder if it only works with the torch itself. Like, can I just add the light before, or do I have to actually have the thing to emit the light? Let me come back here again. Okay, let me see. Fireball. Oh, you can wait. Oh, hold on. Fire, fireball and inactive. Okay. Ambient lighting, point light, spotlight. Okay. Present examples. Maybe you can add some to there. There's so many present example. Point light is like a flashlight. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. Spotlight is a circle. Probably would need that. Um, for street lamps. Right now I am using I created my own sprite. I created my own sprite, and basically I overlaid it onto a street lamp and removed the shadow from it. So sorry, it's an event. So but I was able to remove it thanks to the visual Stella. You can actually like get rid of it by putting in a note in the notes. And so I've been having these lights. So after learning, you want to play a demo of the project? Sure, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Parallax mapping is beautiful indeed, but if some devs have a really good sense of mixture of default assets and mapping, you can turn out to be really good. And with this tool, it would make it more greater. That is true. Parallax, I believe, is for those who probably have a handle on how things are going to work. You basically working from a grid when I saw it, and so what happens is like you can if you know where everything's going to go, those things are going to move. You can still make beautiful maps and walls and stuff like that. And if you combine both, if the tile set and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen where someone took the tile, like, made a picture on a tile set and basically just uploaded uh, some game spray that was just a tile set itself, and then that was a whole map. Like, you don't the parallel mapping wasn't really just like we took a picture and made it. The whole tile set was a picture. You can do it. You can do lighting and shadow without having to edit the image. Yeah, and that's the good stuff that you want to do. Finally, parallel mapping about parallel. Yeah, because I think people have been doing the Windows one, the one that comes through the window. The lighting comes from the window, um, and like from maybe left windows and from the north windows and stuff like coming downwards. I've seen those, but I think it's like about your creativity and how you approach the idea because uh whatever you make may not be the same thing as whatever the default you have here. You can do stuff like street lights. Yeah, and I just need to perfect my lights. Cars having lights during the night. Okay, that's good too. That's actually good too. If it can have two low points, yeah, definitely. If it can have two low points, maybe for two headlights. If not, I gotta find alternatives to how it's gonna work. It has to track it or something like that. I think it's like a bunch of experimenting. Anywho, I think this is really good. I will look for this when I actually need it. You can attach lights to the events if you do a plugin command. Okay. Yeah. This has some plugin commands too. Oh, you've already. I guess you've already tried it and gone through the whole thing, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you did. You probably went and said, okay, let's see what this thing has. I've already downloaded this. You want to see my map? Yeah, you can definitely send your map in. Let's see what we got here. Let me just do this for a second. And then we'll wait for that to come in. Okay, that's there. That's there. Yeah, it was like again. You know where to look. Got it. Okay, so sent. I haven't seen it. It hasn't come in yet. So I'm looking for it, but when it comes in, I'll definitely show it off. All right, it's Hamtaro time. Oh, what's that sound? I already did this. I think did I just joke one before. I feel like I did it. I feel like I did like this when I yeah a long time. Okay, I'll wait for it to show up. All right, so it's been a long time since we Valorned. I wonder what new things are happening. What situations Angel is getting up to. What's extras actually? Boring. Now let's go to the achievements. Didn't even get that. Can you show off the illustrations gallery? Okay. I guess we'll start with the credits first. Alright, so illustrations by this person. Alright, then we got all these graphics. Special thanks to my name is missing from this for some reason. Also special. Oh, hang on. Okay. Huh. For some reason. Oh! This is probably it. Here it is. You the player. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I know. I wanted. I pretended I didn't want to be there. I was like, oh, I'm not there. I guess I'll never be seen. But yeah, no, I'm here now. Alright, let's see our achievements. Finish the game on manic difficulty. Yeah, I was only pretending like I didn't want to be seen. I'm trying to turn this down for a second. Oh yeah, does the harder modes? Oh yeah, that is loud. Okay. Do the harder modes count for any reason? Like, I know there's manic mode, but do you get any? There's any benefits in that? Hold on, let's still pop this up for a second. Yeah, did the hard modes count for anything? Okay, so before we go there, Suzumi wants to see this. So this is this is a gift. I didn't realize that. Okay, we got some light here, light here, light here, alternative. Okay. Uh, pretty good, pretty good. Oh, I seen this bar before, and a different thing. Alright, yeah. The window lights too. I'll look back at it when I get a chance. Okay, do this. Okay, so that's just for glory. Non-conformist answer no to multiple choice questions. Oh, I did that? Huh. Finish instruction 1, 2. Finish fearless venture. Finish the game. I finished the game. I did that too. When did I do that? Oh, I mean, okay. Apparently, I beat the game, so you know. You can see the date where I did it. Yeah, I guess we're done. All right, let's go. Where's the exit button out of this game? I already beat it a long time ago. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. All right, time to play some Dragon Ball. Thanks for tuna. All right, time we're gonna go play Dragon Ball. Get your squad up. Okay, we see right here. Detail the hidden thing. Got battles here. Oh yes, right. I need to call my cousin if I want to. If I forced to play another triple triad. Dungeon master, explore. Didn't do any of that. Illustrations. So there's Fortuna, right there. Oh, you can't move it with the keys. That's fine. And there's Angel growing up. And then there's Angel. There's Angel's dad. Talking with the teacher, and he's like, we play a little of I don't actually know you know what the music I'm looking for. Oh, that's not here. That's why. that's what it is. That's why I didn't hear it. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's like, hey, how you doing? You know, there are 3 illustrations that will show up in your save. And then here we have the Grand Hall. Best girl right here. Right here, best girl. She's been cut off a little bit by the stream, by the chat, but best girl. I don't know who she is. I don't know who this guy is, but here she is. She only shows up once and she disappears. So unfortunately. And then Angel's be like, I have the power. So she's like doing her He-Man impression, He-Man or She-Ra. And then here's her dad, and oh yeah, that's right. I complained about I complained about her height and the dad's height. Yeah, that's right. His hair is here and her as tall as her dad, or her dad's short. Of course, you like the Cinderella girl. Yeah, yes I do. I was supposed to like the blonde girl that's been pushed for like main character. Boo her. And then we have the lady who runs the castle or something. I think it's Chateau Noir, the Noir Chateau or Black something castle. Yeah, she was there. And then we have Angel's dad, still looking a little bit young. Okay, well he doesn't quite age. He ages, but not. He ages whenever he feels like it. So you know, slightly younger, same hairstyle, and enjoying sweets, not watching his diabetes. And who's this? Who this? I don't know who that is. I don't recall. That's Dad's backstory, where he stood in front of the ocean and thought about having children, and then he's like, "Oh look, I found one. It just washed up on this beach." Standing there and be like, "Wow, I can't wait to buy myself a yacht and leave this place." I don't remember ever happening. I don't know what this is. I don't remember what this is. I actually don't remember anything about this team. That's Angel's mom? Oh wait! Wait! This is probably this is Angel's mom. I guess. Or she's faceless. I don't know who this is. I don't remember. I don't remember here, but I did redraw this scene. I did edit this one. This part I do remember. I guess it's for Tuna putting herself in the game. Like, could you be any more pretentious? And I don't put myself in my game. I put myself in my comic. I'm gonna admit, I put myself in my comic, but I haven't put myself in my game. I'm pretty sure. I have not put myself in my game. I'm pretty sure. I know there's long-winded pauses, but I'm pretty sure. This game needs some fairy inclusion. I mean, my game has some fairy inclusion, and I'm not a fairy. Oh yeah, and this is where we go to the desert temple. Go fight go get the desert thing so we can fight Ganon. I remember that one. Oh, is this where she's looking for her arc, where she goes looking for her dad and she goes like all dark and something? I mean, she's going all like, she goes on her dark arc. Yeah, that's what's an evil angel. That's actually a demon. What happens is like, is this where she goes on her own arc to go like, kill everyone who's done her wrong? Yeah, it's and so in those clackers, those Mexican things that clack on both sides. Yeah. She needs to go. She needs to have revenge because she found her dad was dead. Now she's like, I'm gonna put the sword in her hand. She's like, it's time to go. It's time to kill everyone that looked at her and did her wrong. Okay, this is where Hope escapes the barrier. Yeah, this is where the red zone. And then there's Fabrina and Antonio, and that's their loving relationship. Angel wants to destroy, and there's sheep in the background. Oh, but that's where we stop. Oh, we didn't get anywhere further. We need to get to the part where she ruins their life. Go back to the one with Hope and Well, he's been training. It's like when Goku was on his way to Namek. He's been training on his way to get out. So when he gets out of this, this red zone that was locked off to them because they all got sent here for on their bad behavior. This is the ban zone where everyone who gets banned goes to. His mom got banned, but what happens is she got pregnant. She was banned when she was pregnant when he got banned. Oh no, she was pregnant when they banned her. So what happens is yeah. Um, so what happens is that he's able to leave the containment field because what happens he didn't do anything wrong. But in hindsight, it should fall the sins. No, mother and son. Okay, there you go. Like it should be that the son should also catch the sins of the mom, just because he was in there. And I'm pretty sure he was kicking in there and forcing the mom to write those mean, angry tweets. That's why she got sent to the permaban zone. It was what Rafflewood. So what happens is when she was born with him, he should also mods. Yeah, I forgot who threw them into this place, but some sort of mod threw them into this in this zone. But he's allowed to get out because he didn't do anything wrong. But I'm pretty sure he should be banned too because he was in there kicking the mom from inside. That made her probably so mad that she's like, "I wish da 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 da." And then when she got banned, the child basically was helping her too. So, but he got out because he broke the rules. the time zone. A lot of hugging in there. I like this evil angel arc where she goes on evil angel arc thing. This is pretty cool. She's gonna be like, um, I am justice, and start beating up random people. All right, so that's basically why you. Oh yeah, because it's opening scene. So that's all I could recall from Spider. So, that's all I could recall from this whole thing. Where's it? Yeah, I got 5 slaughters. I can't. I was trying to. I think it's trying to crawl into my mouth when I'm trying to. Oh, there you are. Die. Okay. Anyways, ew. What's that, a spider? The hell is that? Oh, okay. It's something else. I don't know what that is. Ew. Um, Try to ruin my stream. Okay. I suggest that you load this stay before you giving the strawberry in such way. They got dinner in loving this. Essentially, you load the save before you giving away the strawberry if you want such a thing. Okay, I actually don't remember where I was last at, but yeah, they got a dinner level in this. Yes, this is the you got to eat as much sweets because apparently that's what they do. That's what they do in this world. No one eats proper foods. They eat sugar. You can tell this is made by a girl because they're not eating like steaks and stuff like that. Okay, this is their breakfast. I'm kidding. It's not a breakfast. I think this was a tea party that they're having. Um, but the man didn't come back. My man didn't bring a steak to the tea party. He's just like, I guess I'll just eat this. Sure. All right. What did you say? Did you say the guy eats meat? Yeah. Why not? Like I'd bring a steak to the tea party. Be like, yeah, you can eat your sweets there, okay? And be like, oh no, we're not gonna get fat. We got magic. We can just zap that fat off of us. Boop. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get some gains out here. I don't remember where I last was. Um, okay, wherever the strawberry is, I have chicken wings. I have chicken wings in my current game. I don't think I have a dinner yet in anything on the billboard. Oh, so Fortuna, what do you think would be the part? It would be not. Are you saying they're like not in the inn, or I mean, like I'm trying to remember where it was the last time I was. Should be should be in Alonso. Okay. I think this one. Let's see. Let's look it up. Oh, you mean up? You mean like up to here? In my game, you can eat food and heal instead of drinking potions. Oh yeah, that's always the alternative. To not file 8. I think that's file 8. Let's roll this one back. Yeah, that's usually that is the alternative to Okay, yeah. Usually that is the alternative to potions because it has to make sense, right? If you want, you can save at you can load the one at the end. I don't remember how far this was, but let's go. Let's go up what we got here. Oh, the monastery got. Oh no, this is the strawberry guy, right? Yeah. Okay. You know what? I thought this was a monastery. Ils sont pas. Monsieur, we're here for your new haircut. We're here to talk to you. I thought it was untranslated. I'm listening. Senor Bossier, my name is Hope. I was the one who broke your window. I'm very sorry about that. I'm here to apologize. I hope I hope has brought you a plummet of wild strawberries with sugar to amend. Kudos food experience. Get beat up in the middle of the battle. Start chugging down a bunch of pieces. I mean, I would. I totally would. Remember that's the chug build, and no one has ever made, because everyone's afraid. Did you say strawberries? Yes, we did. They're fresh, and we picked them this afternoon in the forest. Sorry, young man. I feel like I should be reading things in a French accent. It was just a window and an old wig. There are far, far worse things to life in life. You admit that you did wrong, El Calios Chalcos Canta, and that's what counts. Just watch a plasma. Nice. Blast. Well, thanks for being forgiven. I also went for the Dwixie trap a long time ago. I know better than anyone that the last thing Giovanto needs, Giovanto needs in such a situation is to be put down even more. I have an impression that Mother Superior, oh, sorry, she has that. Mother Superior is sure of herself when she proposes community service to Hope. It's already late, and you must done a lot of walking. Natal unabad ore. How about you take a coffee break? How about we speak English? As if you insist. I don't know. I didn't press a button on that one. That's weird. If you insist, unless it's my broken controller. But the buttons don't press itself. If you insist, I am not going to eat all those strawberries on my own. How about what a flavor? Oh, let me actually go back here. Would add a flavor system to a game? A flavor system to a game so specific teammates have to eat food, adding a strategy. Oh, there are games that have that. Yes, there are games that have where you can, if you eat a spicy food, the person might not get the full healing because they eat spicy food, and or maybe they might take damage. I could say definitely for like Zenkai Zero, if you give the person the wrong food, they'll just die, and you have to re-heal them. From like giving they have a food allergy, and you just like straight up just dies on you. You're just like, oh, that's sad. I gotta bring them back to life, and now I wasted the day with them. So yeah, that kind of thing. It's hard to say no to an argument like that. And so they ate strawberries. They ate strawberries? How to make something damage your allies? There's negative healing. Maybe like just write. You gotta write where it's like if last item, like last item, if the person ate this item last, then they die or they lose life. Basically, that's one way to do it. I forgot how to do his voice. Uh, Antonio, Antonio, Antonio. I was just about to go and meet you. Sure, Antonio. We were expecting a delay, but otherwise, everything went well with our dear border. Dear border. Border? Dear border? Huh? The strawberries we delivered safely to their destination. Oh, we also got rid of some invasive monsters that settled in the forest. I see you've done a good job. If ally eats this like food, they get food poisoning. Yeah, exactly. You can do that, or if they straight up died. Did you notice the tile set change? I did remember that I think from the last one. Yes, I remember that you changed up the whole orphanage, but I thought the red place was the orphanage. I was like, oh, it's changed. I thought we went and did the thing off screen, and then we just go, oh, to the orphanage. But yeah, I do remember that it being changed from the last time I saw it. It used to be more longer, but now it's like this way. Yes, now it's alright as well. I'd make a check for class or actor then apply food things. Right, that's the way we went there. As long as it says you die because you ate the wrong thing. No, it's not a proper night tile set. Oh, wait, this is a night tile set. I thought it was just like I thought it was just like the lights. I thought it was the lights were just turned down. That's what I thought. I thought everything's just like you can just turn the lighting. I thought that's what it was. I'm still trying to see it, but would you mind would you mind coming inside with me? I have some important things to tell you. That's the accent, not the words. Good news, I hope. Not for everyone, no. Okay, this place is still just relatively the same. I'll get this straight to the point. I have been in the cap. I have to be in the capital without failure this Wednesday morning. Why is that? Remember the play I told you about last winter? Well, it's on Wednesday evening. You mean this sono di un not the messes other of remember? I butchered that one apart. Okay. you mean the song sogon di una notte de mesa primavera? Where with you were in the lead? That one, yes, that's the one, yes, and I've forgotten to reserve your seat. Eva! Also, wait. I don't remember Angel getting jealous. I don't remember Angel getting all jealous because she's hearing that. So we're leading into it. Okay. I don't remember. I mean, I remember a lot of things, but I don't remember her being like, "Oh my goodness, she's getting the best seat." I mean, we just met this guy, and she's already thinking about stealing this man, stealing Fabrina's man. Yeah, you saw the drama. Yeah, is that later? Yeah, it was like you saw the drama. You're like, you know what? People like drama. Let's go with that. And you turned the drama up to 9. At first it was just, oh, we're just friends. Now it's like, oh yeah, we might get a standing out here. Someone's gonna be pulling out, yanking someone's hair and slapping. We're gonna get a cat fight going on. It's better to introduce what's going on, what's happening next. I think there was a portal. I remember the portal going to the Sepitone world. that had the moment. So maybe that'll now explain why she's doing it. Yeah, good stories have good drama. Now I guess, and maybe we might get. Oh, maybe we might get to fight Fabinina. You know, when she finds out that we're stealing her man. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be like Jerry. Oh, you know, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. But Jerry, and just we gotta fight her 1v1. I think Angel's gonna totally lose that. I think Fab's got the whole what do we call this, the monster on her side. What does Angel have? Main protagonist powers. Sure, Dad's gone, so you know that's not gonna. He's not gonna help her. And Hope's just new. All right. We need the security to come out here and break these two apart. Oh, finally, for Lord's finally turning into the story I wanted to be. It took too long. Uh, excuse, excuse us. I got a bit carried away. Bonsoir, Sarah, dear child. I'm glad to hear that everything seems to be going well for you, the both of you. You probably prefer me to let you talk amongst yourselves. No, on the contrary, stay. This concerns you too. Come, Vieta. I read French, Spanish, and English. I think I complained about this last time. As I explained earlier, I'm headlining a play in Nessinia. It's Nessinia. Theater this Wednesday evening. I promised Fabinina a ticket to see it. If I remember correctly, you had no problem with that. I prefer to know that the exact date a bit earlier. My in termini absolute. I have no problem with her going away for a few days, especially if it's for the educational purposes. Sorry, I had it completely lost this in the event. It's just English and Italian. If I can understand it, it's some foreign language to me. It doesn't matter what foreign language. It's all foreign languages, all combined together. Speaking of losing this side of things, and there's also maybe some dyslexia kicks in, so part of my fault too. There's only French in the original version. Oh, you scraped out all the French? Oh, I'm so proud of you. No one speaks no one speaks that language anymore. Aren't you guys having problems anyway? So like, I mean, okay, I won't go there. But I was trying to justify the French not being a language because I hear what's going on in the country. So maybe we don't need it at all. We all should just speak English. Easy that way. But I won't go into it. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. I won't forget you heavily. So I had words with Asandra at the start of our conversation. He asked one of his soldiers to do research while we were talking. Shortly after leaving the barracks, the soldiers made his report. They have absolutely nothing on your father. There's no trace of him, not even in the teleportation archives. It is as if he never even been to Costello. I see. As soon as I finished what I had to do in the capital, I will come back to do what I can do to help find your father. I intend to keep my promise to you, at least within the reasonable bounds. Ah, I have an idea. Antonio, I think I have a better idea. Can I come with you to the capital? I can only take one girl. I can have two girls. They might start fighting against each other. It's gonna be so hard. I'm not a PIMP as much as people would say. I may not know where my father is at the moment, but I do know where he'll be this Sunday in the main square in the city. How do you know that? We were supposed to meet my mother at that day at the very spot. If my father is still free to move around, he'll do everything in his power not to miss that appointment. If you see text of words ending in vowels of usually vowels, it's usually Italian protip. Okay, gotcha. In the absence of anything better, This appointment is something to look into. Even your father doesn't show up. Maybe your mother would know what happened to him. They don't need to know that I never see my own mother. If she turns up for an appointment, she'll certainly be able to help me. Yes. Um, as a bonus. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let me just get to this. I don't know. Like, I every time I've seen a game, maybe I don't use it or something like that. But every time I have read a game, someone's always like ending the sentence of a yes or no, and I'm like, I don't ever have ever talked to anyone who's like finished off as like, oh, so have you been there? Yes. I don't think I've ever, but every game I seem to come across where it's like the comma yes or comma no, and I'm like, wait, is that that's not proper English language, is it? Because no one speaks around that. No, I've never heard anyone say that to me, uh, anywhere. But maybe it's something else. I don't know. But every game not every game, but every game that has like the old timey, where back in fantasy seems to have that kind of dialogue. So I don't know. It's something I must have missed. Why everyone does this kind of thing. I still can't figure it out. As a bonus, it'll also be a golden opportunity for me to discover this area. Grande. Uh, this is Chili's good. This is Chili's good. No, yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Just like that. Exactly. I'm like, I don't remember anyone's like, yeah. They just say, "Is Chili good?" And then what happens is like, I don't hear anyone say that. So that's when I'm like, where does it come from? Like, but everyone seems to be using it, unless it's like old timey speech or something like that. But yes, if we go on, if you have a question, yes. Uh, um, so that's what I'm like, am I wrong, or is this some kind of new thing? You got to do the positive and negatives. Yeah, but is it because like you're trying to match tone? Is that why people do it? But only fantasy games, or mostly fantasy games like play are basically fantasy games. But that's what like, is it? Maybe it's how you write dialogue or something like that. Why does Verloren always have French dialogue randomly? Because Fertier doesn't know English. Anyways, next question. You want the lights off? Either you want the lights on or off. You want the lights? Yeah, usually I say like you want the lights on or off. But the comma came up before the no. You meant the dialogue? No, not in Italian dialogue. I mean, just like in general, everyone seems to talk. They're like they have like a no or yes at the end. Like it's not like uh maybe Raph might be onto something. But what happens is like usually what I say or what I hear is like do you want the lights on or off? And it's like not like comma, hey, something. Yes? You know? Maybe it's just the circles I'm in, but that's what I'm like weirded out because I'm like, I don't remember anyone. Usually comma and then or period no. Like I'm getting those kind of things. And maybe it's just to reflect tone, or maybe I'm just bad at English. Maybe there's something I missed when they were teaching me in English class that I didn't know, and I'm actually being corrected. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that what I just said. I don't know. It seems weird to me as an English speaker. Or maybe something we don't write. Maybe it's a verbal than more than a writing thing. But hey, if you guys know anything, if you guys are more scholars out there, please tell me. I am clearly, maybe I don't even know maybe I don't even know English. You know, I just thought about. Now I'm thinking about every word I'm saying. Uh, not a bad game, eh? Yeah, exactly. I guess so. I guess so. That is a form of yeah. Maybe it's just me, but usually I hear no and yes. So maybe it's weird actually reading it than actually like hearing it. Like when you hear it, speech. Yeah, it's like maybe it's like when you read it, it's different from when you hear it because like obviously like you hear it, you're like oh yeah okay, and then when you see it, you're like I don't remember people saying that. Okay, anyways, let's go on with this. Uh, Succulent interruptions. I'm delighted to hear and you got good big plans ahead of you. But I've read that dialogue 10 times now. I'll read it again. It'll get better. Well, who's going to look after the hope if the three of you are in the capital? Me? Uh, well then, how to get back to the capital? I think it's supposed to be adding a question to mark to the sentence. Possibly, but I see a lot, so I'm like, it's common, so I'm just wondering like why. So it's a question that you want to respond from. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot, so maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm in the wrong. You write differently from what you speak, kind of thing. It is true that there are unexpected changes of program. It isn't doing his rehabilitation much good. Hope, would you prefer to stay locked up in the monastery for a few days, or have someone from the royal guard keep an eye on you? I can make a third suggestion. What do you think of an idea of me going to Necessia? With you three, if you don't mind, of course. It would. I too would love to discover this town for the first time. Rehabilitation doesn't rhyme with tourism. On the other hand, I think that is an excellent idea, provided, of course, that Hope makes as much as a progress as possible on his task list between now and Tuesday evening. The mother superior is kind of fun. It's kind of fun, like this most marveling mother ever in this world. She is his mother. She is the superior mother. Um, and a visit to the capital would be perfect opportunity for him to mingle with the town folks of Necessia and get to know them. Unlike here, very few people speak Valencia, Valencia in Necessia. Opportunities for conversation will be a few and far between. But that won't be a problem for you, Hope Zero. Madame Madame Superioria, significant chi parler valori now. Well, parler un polor grossora ho an accessio en minore. Davvero? Dimmi Hope I did charo e charos. Un blu il Charlie ed blue, a men chow no sai, corrupt di navro, now qua ne gringo. Oh, wait, is that, wait, was that, I can't remember, was gringo good word or bad? Um, hey, hey, so when did you learn to speak Castellanian? Oh, that was actual oh, that was Castellanian, I thought he was guessing. Oh, since my mother, who could speak Castellanian fluently, taught me the language when I was a child. I hope I haven't been good at I haven't had a good opportunity to introduce my Castellanian skill before. Now, sorry for the surprise. Actually, I hope that doesn't. That I hope does actually Hope does quite well in Castilian. He acts as an interpreter for Heavenly if I ever get separated from the group, like during the play. Even though that you have a good command of the language, I still think that bringing someone on a probation of the capital is dubious idea. Let's just have to vote on it, unless someone has another argument. I have nothing to add. Unsurprisingly, I am voting against it. Verloren-beta, I am voting in favor. Is it a good idea to take Hope of us, the capital? All right, let's go sit on the fence. She'll probably like that. Let's go for. I, 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 I hope, I think Hope will come out to experience all the best for it, and I can't experience for okay. So I had to get that one out. I couldn't. Okay. I hope I I think Hope will come out of experience all the best for it, and I can't imagine for a moment he'll betray the trust we would place in him. If Antonio versed against it, then I prefer to do the same. As after all, he's the one who's going to teleport us there. So, we have the same number of votes for against. May I take the liberty of breaking the tie in favor of favor? If the vote goes that way, then I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to take hope to Nastasia. However, I'm counting on you girls to make sure he behaves himself. I won't have the time for that. Of course. A huge thanks to all of you, and to you in the particular, Antonio. It means so much to me. Before thanking us, do not forget that there's one precondition for accompanying the others to Necessia. I'm ready to complete all the tasks listed in the worlds tonight, if I have to. Ah, uh, le es entusiasmo de la juventud. Thank you, thank you. My Italian is great. I'm getting better every time I play it. This game teaches me how to speak the language, and sooner or later I'll be able to go to Italy and speak perfect Italian. I'll be like, thank you to the game Valorn. When I'm standing there from the Italian Senate, I'll be like, there's only one game to help me to learn the Italian, and it was Valorn. You guys should buy that game. They're like, okay, and everyone starts clapping, in unison. They're like, they start standing up and be like, and also, don't forget buy the game Almanac, please. Thank you. That would also be better if you bought that instead of Forlorn. Um, well, I hope that what I hope in a certain motivation he really wants to come to necessity with us. A little too motivated, in fact. I feel completely exhausted having to keep up with him. I don't understand how he manages to maintain his own pace. Um, it's true for the last few days and nights you have been very busy. A good night's sleep followed by an early morning swim will do you well good. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, I know where this is going. Good night, Fabinina. Good night, heavenly sweet dreams. You too, sweet dreams. I totally remember where this game is going. Would you like to save? No. I don't actually remember my last save. How many times we have to have heavily sleep with Babylina? Every time we have to come by here, and you know what? Maybe that's the best scene. Maybe there's some people out there who like, oh, I can't wait for the scene. I get some Yuri vibes, but yeah, maybe someone's out there wishing for it. Oh, what is it? What is this place? Oh, and what are these people doing here? They're taking part in some kind of religious ceremony? In honor of what? Woo! Yeah! Oh, meet me at the altar of your white. Oh yeah, I talked about that guy. Yeah, I still talking about this guy here. This guy comes with full armor and he's wearing glasses. Like, this guy here, he is only cosplaying as a knight, or I don't even know. He got the wrong invitation. That's what happened here. As old man still with his glasses, a hood, and then his full on armor. That's especially as his casual armor. The other armor is at home in his closet. I don't know where he wears it for, but he wears it every day. He's like always protected. Never goes out without his armor. He can't see he can't see it, so he doesn't know what he's wearing. It probably is. He probably his eyes are so bad. So, wait, surprisingly, their glasses. They got prescription glasses out here. People will be wearing monocles, but he's got some glasses out here, and he just goes through all his green-looking armors and puts them on one by one. That probably takes an hour to put on. You know, precision monocle. There's no world where this is real. It can't be anything but a nightmare. What? I just, ouch! At least I didn't wake up our neighbor. Oh, this glowing portal out of nowhere. You know what? Uh, Another one of those orange portals, huh? Take interest in it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Oh, she got all mad. Okay. She's like, oh no, what's going on? Hey, Antonio, are you doing right? Antonio just like, I hate these women. Oh, I can't deal with anything. Ah, oh, are you having problems? And he's like, yeah, I'm having problems. Like, Lena just don't put out. Oh, she won't? Yeah, she's just not that kind of girl. Oh, I'm sorry about that. And then she reaches over to touch his arm, rub his arm. It's like, oh, but hope, hope. And then, and then while she's not there, obviously, she's like, oh my goodness. if I if I just seen if I've just seen anything to go by, I have a chance. Oh, and then see there she goes. She's like, I can't wait to steal this girl's man. Wow, perfect. Now I don't know how about the protagonist anymore. She's not innocent anymore. I feel like Fortuna's gone the wrong way with this character. I think we should have the artist, have the writer, rewrite this because I feel this is really bad. It's going to teach kids the wrong thing. I, I don't know. I didn't think Fortuna would go this way with all this story. You know, I feel this is not the right way that Angel should be going. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing a part of. Oh yeah, have it this way, and then turn around like, yeah, this is disgusting. No, no, you're doing fine. She's queen cheating. She's no angel. She's actually. Did I put it the wrong way? Okay. Yeah, she's no angel. She's actually a devil in disguise. She's been waiting for this moment. I just have to wait for the right moment to take action. Kuro is the one who making Angel cheat. Are you sure? I didn't get to that part yet. And it's there in the game, so I don't know. If it's in the game, then what happens is that how is it me? Kuro's the devil. Yeah, what is an angel? Oh, what is the evil angel? Sorry, not evil. What is the evil fairy? Like, what is an evil fairy? If that's the case, what's a negative fairy? In the meantime, let's go back to bed. There's a chance of me having the same. There's a little chance of me having the same nightmare again. And NTR angels and NTR. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got the terms down right there. Heavenly, time to get up. Heavenly, how did you get over me? Yes, I'm dreaming to get up, but time for the bath. Just 5 more minutes. Don't go back to sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us. Just 5 more minutes. You got to take a you get a little nap when the work is done. In the meantime, bath time. Why is my intuition telling me that you won't leave me won't leave this room without me? Because it's a plain truth and simple. Come on, come and get up. And you know what? I'm actually proud that this is not having like Yuri vibes. So I'd rather take the cheating over the Yuri forced dialogue or thing or what you want to call it. I'm trying to word the word I'm looking for. But I'd rather take that over the thing because at least it stays hetero. And yeah, I'm all for heteronormative uh, buzzwords, whatever, relationships. So if it was Yuri, I'd probably be like, oh, well, okay, whatever. Those guys are definitely dating. Now, if it was Hope, if it was Hope, but Hope wasn't in that scene, so Hope might Hope might be able to run in there and be like, and maybe was hiding behind the curtains, like maybe it's not rewritten and stuff like that. But Hope wasn't in that scene, so there's a chance that he does if he wasn't there. No, for next time, less cheating, more Yuri. Don't ruin it. And my and I may guess more Yaoi. No, but if you're trying to capture a certain demographic, like you should also add some furries in there too. I'm pretty sure the game will totally will skyrocket. I mean, will probably. But what happens is you should add some furries to it, and you should make Heavenly a furry. Make her a furry costume. Yeah, no, make her not. Don't make her a cat. Make her like, yeah, make her a wolf with like blue colored skin, and I'm telling you, they'll gobble it up. They'll like they'll if you say something wrong on the internet, they'll cancel you after. But what happens? They'll love you for a second and cancel you in the next second. So yeah, go ahead. They'll do that, Fortuna. You have you have the idea of going for a swim in the river. Estamante. No problem, but no problem. You can go to the usual swimming area. We'll swim further on the nearer to the waterfall. This extra journey would give our long hair time more time to dry. Capito. La equata perfecta. I guess the water's perfect. Every everything all right with you, Heavenly? The water isn't too cold for you. I had to deal with this worse in survival training. This river is warm as a warm bath in comparison. Oh, what would a swim in the mare azura be like a sauna? Oh, the mare azura. Exactly. Is that place? Is the sea to the south of Necessia? Oh, right. That's what you call the Azura Sea. See here. I'm making a mental note of this information as it may come in handy soon. How does the river work? Why is there a waterfall that leads into? Huh. Why is there a waterfall that leads both ways? We will, we won't ask questions like that. I I never seen the sea with my own eyes, and I intend to make the most of this opportunity. I'll go with you. I will love to go with you. I never seen the sea either. Well, I must say, I must have seen it when I was still a baby, but I have no memory of it. Am I blocking anything? No. It'd be a pleasure, but we aren't going. But we, aren't we going to another place and have another problem with Hope left unattended? Well, we'll just have to take him with us to the sea. I'm pretty sure he has never been in saltwater before. I have to behave. That's already one activity chosen. Now it's your turn to suggest the next one. If I remember correctly, unfortunately, there's no casino in yeah, she's a gambler. I forgot. And Necessia. Um, I think I was gonna say like this is probably during that time that anime came out with the gambling school, but I think this came out way before that, and I'm surprised Fortuna has been quiet about that comment to me. Um, it's like ever since that comment dropped, Fortuna has been really quiet. No, the gambling one, the one where they went Kakegori something, one where they went to school and they had to like the Netflix is having an adaptation of it for some reason. The one where it's like they're all wearing red and that one girl that loves gambling or something. I never watched it. Probably should put it on my list of things to watch eventually, but it's some gambling school. Everyone's like gambling and stuff like that. But I've heard of yeah, but I've heard of praise for the shopping district. It seems that you can find a lot of quality items that are reasonable prices. Not why not? Of course, to know what the shop is in the capital, have a offer that the one of in Oranzo don't have. Gambling is good when you have a JRP protagonist. Oh, I see. You're gambling to save your family. That's how it goes. Not far from the shopping district, the Temple of Life. I never been there, and I've intended to take advantage of our visit to the capital visit. Never must see, indeed. There any? Are there any other places of interest that you recommend? A major landmark in the capital is obviously the Royal Palace, but it is not open to the public unless Antonio can get one of those 100 contacts to open the doors for us. We won't be going any further than the reception. What else is there? Along the main square, there are courses of theater where Antonio will be performing tomorrow evening. And there's also a capital dedicated to Earth Goddess. the first stone of which there was laid over 3 millennia ago. Finally, I remember correctly, the Adventurer Guild has a branch of the main square of Necessinia. Antonio is a regular there. That's interesting. If we ever find an item we can afford in a shopping district, we'll still have the option to complete a few quests. Oh, I forgot. Necessinia also has a mages guild and a warriors guild. I'm glad this game doesn't force me to do guilds because maybe I don't understand a guild, but also I'm glad that they don't force me to do guilds. By the way, there's there's also some a sort of compliment instructors working there for a fee. They'll give us some excellent advice on how to work progress. Our time our time and gold will be heavily stretched over a few days. It'll be nice to change from a quiet monetary routine. That's for sure. Speaking of your quiet monetary routine, do you don't you owe me a long version of the monetary sorry, of the summary of your life? Wow, you're just making all the bad decisions. I mean, I'll stop playing. No, I'll stop playing this game. You kind of got me. I was like, I'll stop playing. No, I won't. You know I won't. Content. So you have me by the what did I say in Italian? The cojones, or is that Spanish? I want to know. I think they're both the same thing. The colutas. I don't know. I think the emote to wear. That's how you do it. I've been taught how to talk in Spanish in Italian. Um, if I give you a long version now, you'll solve the water before it ends. Oh, for a session, perhaps you can simply tell me the story of how you became the fighter you are today. Why not? And then, I've been. I have a lot of energy to spare, but a little interest in chores of the monastery. Instead of trying in vain to force me to do what I don't like, Madre Superiora, tried to find me activities that would excite me more. And that's how I started training to handle a staff at a very young age, and literally in the martial arts. Um, as a as a sister of the servers of the goddess of the light, I received a fairly advanced course in white magic. Otherwise, I also learned a thing or two from some of the monetary regulars. Is that is there a certain Valkyrie called Stella among them? It's quite possible, yes. At first, my fighting skills were reserved for protecting the monastery herd and crops. As I gained experience, I began to help people outside the monastery. At first, it was the inhabitants of Alonso suburbs, but gradually my name became known throughout the region. It was during one of the adventures that I met Antonio. We both unknowingly set off in search for the same group of lost travelers. Antonio found the group of shortly before I did. Initially, I thought that he was trying to rob them, so our first contact was a blow with a scepter on Antonio's head. The misunderstanding was quickly cleared up. The travelers were safe. We got to know each other after on better biases. I see. So now you know how I became the woman I am today, and as a bonus, how I met Antonio. It was a nice story. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Are you alright, Heavenly? Oh no, it's nothing. I was just trying to imagine the scene. Fortunately, he was very, very understanding. Van Benet. Well, now I've told you about a bit about my life. It's your turn. Of course. What events you would like me to tell you about? You know. Oh, I know. Since I told you about my first meeting with Antonio, I'm curious to know how you know him. Cat got your tongue heavily? No, Oh, okay. I can see the problem. Don't worry. You're hardly the first girl to have confused feelings for such a boy with chestnut hair. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't have confused feelings for anyone. Don't shout too loudly. Don't forget that The boys are 100 meters down the river. Wouldn't this be a good time for a little confession? Nothing would happen between us. If that's what you were implying, maybe it obviously got something on your conscience. Man, you got no poker face. Um, you wouldn't want to repeat that scene like in front of Antonio and Hope, would you? I met Antonio in Sabina's inn shortly before my father disappeared. I I listened to him recount the adventures of a long story. Then we then left for the respective rooms, and that's when I noticed my father was no longer there. After a long, fruitless search, I found myself in the middle of the Black Forest, and stumbled across the fugitive everyone was looking for. I got my fight for my life, and then Antonio, out of nowhere, just when I needed help the most, the situation was clear, Antonio spontaneously offered to help me find my father. He even followed me to the kingdom of the Earth Goddess, and so, well, that's far as went. At least for the moment, I've got more ambition than that. You seem very confident for someone who hasn't yet confessed her feelings to him. Uh, uh, you really give that impression? I almost forgot for a moment that she's technically my rival. If I'm not careful, what I saw in my dream might not come true. You look like another admirer, ready to declare her love for Antonio. Sorry, Dan. Perhaps I got a little carried away from my own story. With respects to your enthusiasm, it takes a lot of courage to take to take the first step. Many relationships end up before they begin. But leave me no doubt. What will you do if he's not interested in you? Don't slip up. Don't mention that the portal. Heavenly, don't slip up. I guess everybody probably yeah, okay. For me, it's more Indian. Yeah, every time we talk for Peter's voice, I hear more Indian music. Yeah, I don't know how to do Italian, but I know how to do East Indian because I'm surrounded by them more than I am surrounded by Italian people. So yeah, if you're hearing anything that doesn't all right, it's because of that. Um, what? That's what I thought. As you can imagine, Antonio is a very popular boy with the ladies. He's not going to magically fall into in love with you if you declare love for him. Okay, so yeah, because in Canada, because we have tons we have tons of East Indian people being brought up here. You're for years you're going to be surrounded by them. Um, so like of course it's mixed of different countries and stuff like that, but you're going to hear more of them than you're going to hear of like the white Canadians and the black Canadians, especially if they're like if they move into the community and then they push every white and black out. Then what happens is like this is all you're going to hear. So I need a vocal coach, or need to listen to Italian first, and then come back on that one. So unfortunately, but just in my region, like Toronto region, it's it's being dominated. So that's the situation. Uh, my natural accent is probably a mixture of household Jamaican and typical white Canadian kind of thing because where I grew up and stuff like that. Anyways, just want to put that out there for me too. To express that. Uh, he's not magically going to fall in love with you if you declare your love for him. Yeah. If it's quite impossible that you even very that you hear the interest of a romantic relationship with you for 1,001 reasons. I'm not quite saying this to encourage you. Quite on the contrary, I can easily imagine a real chemistry between the two of you. Actually, if someone's willing to, can they find me a video of maybe female speaking Italian so I can actually get into my head? Maybe if that way, if I actually get a thing, I can get it there because I feel like my Antonio in Spanish and not Italian. And the only thing I could go for is like I know an Italian Russian, and you like punch. You talk like this. Like you're gonna punch him down. So I could go like this. Like maybe that's maybe more close to the language, but that could be something else. That could be a German. Hey, just be ready to bounce back if he turns you down. You met lots of people on your journey and your travels. Among them, there's bound to be someone nice. You love to hear a cute girlfriend like you. Babina doesn't seem to mind that I've got feelings for. Oh, what's this? Wait, what's this? I know I asked for something, but I don't know if this is it. Oh,
Okay, random waifu roulette. Let's see. Oh.
uh,
uh,
wow.
I can no, I cannot explain. I can explain just
Back
because.
this.
Okay, random waifu roulette.
Let's
Let's
do
see.
it.
Oh.
I never played this game, but I've seen this game. Yeah,
I can no, I cannot explain.
I've
I
seen
can
this game.
explain just because yeah.
Pira,
Okay, yeah,
Pira,
you got okay,
Pira,
yeah, I agree.
and what's your name?
I
Pira
downloaded this
and
for the reasons you
what's
can
your name?
imagine. I have nothing to, no excuses for this. Okay, I just downloaded this because of course I'm a fan of Xenoblade.
Yeah, I never played Xenoblade, but
Are there any other reason? I like Xenoblade. I like the plot
okay, so
relevance
Italian
of
accent.
these characters. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to retry it again. Uh,
Okay,
okay.
random waifu roulette.
All right, okay, I got an idea. I can probably it's a be a Mario kind of thing like that, eh? Is that what it is? I just should have been like doing the whole Mario thing to get it down right. And that probably was it. That probably was it. Just doing the whole Mario, like Mario. Maybe that's like usually what happens is if you want to get the idea down, you gotta like imitate. So like if you're trying to learn the language, you're trying to speak the thing, you have to say it the same way that people have to say it. So I guess it's like yeah, you gotta do the like Mario, which sounds quite uh on the level. But what happens is like you have to actually do that. Also, yes, these are some fine asses and fine some teeth and asses. I love the stomach and there's all the carvings of the stomach. It's a good stomach. So there you go. Maybe that's how you do it. Thank you for tuna. Not only did I get the language, I got a treat at the same time. All right, so let's see if I can. Let's see if I might change. I might change a couple of things, but I get an idea. I have an idea now. Of what I'm aiming for. Maybe I might perfect it. But Bina doesn't seem to mind it. Or Antonio too. Maybe those two aren't really together. Or maybe they just think it's I got no chance. I got no chance. Sorry, I was thinking of Vince McMahon's intro song. Um, and then just preparing him mentally for a hypothetical disappointment. Many thanks to your advice, Bambina, and sorry for the inconvenience of this discussion. It may have caused you. Uh, it's a me, Mario. Okay, it's a me. Okay, but it's a me. It's you're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, Mario. What Mario? Okay. Yeah, right. You're welcome. I don't know if I should roll my R's like that. You're welcome. And don't worry. Don't worry. I'm used to receiving this kind of confidence. If it's not nothing for the place we call the casta, the convention, gotta bring it down a little bit. Okay, got speaking in my nostrils, kind of thing. That's a Luigi. I know. It's a me. Yeah, it's really just trying to learn how to imitate, and then taking some time to like match it up. I'm trying to bring it down like a Mario up with a Mario tone, but I had to bring it back. I had to bring it. Actually, I had to bring it higher to get it. Um, I'll do it. I'll work as I go. Correct me where I'm wrong. Um, if that means what I think it means, then then the name is extremely well chosen. It's something that you'll learn on the way, and gonna try my best on dialogue. Oh, okay. I thought we were trapped. Oh, I saw that. Uh, um, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, do. Okay. I did. No, that's too high. No, I'm trying to get back to it. I don't. Uh, I don't think that we'll be able to catch up with you. Given the time heavily and I spent chatting. I had to go up now. If I'm gonna go up, I can't. It's me. It's me. It's Mario. Now for Antonio, I was going for deep voice Spanish, like the osul. But if I had to go upward, so I'd go like we also we also had a long interesting chat. Oh, what did you talk about? Let's just say boy things. What about you then? What did you think about? Girl things? Um, that's how we that's how oh now that we've got a good swim, why don't we get on with our day? Yeah, let's teleportation for everyone. I'm now just now I'll do the hand thing. um, teleportation for everyone tonight around 8 p.m. Don't eat too much beforehand, or you might get it. Oh, oh, Oop. ah, see, I don't know, be consistent with this one. Mario, see now, Tarito. Everything went well if you hope. Good evening. Yes, everything went well with when we when a little hand of schedule, little ahead of schedule. Has Hope returned to the monastery yet? He has to leave he had to leave a while ago, but he has assured that he'll come back without fail by 8 p.m. All right. We'll wait for him here. Oh, see, there was Mother Superior who wanted to have a chat with you before you left, Sabrina. Ah, Capito, I'll go and see her. Where can I find her? She must be in the little chapel in her room. If Antonio comes back early, you know where to look out for me. Would you like some green tea while you are waiting for the others to return? It would be a good it would be a world of good after a physical exertion of today. Like that would be lovely. Dalia el reto un cesa un bambino che sempre a cereal Molotov cocktail un samori non somno my un prima. See, like a bunch of words. Cierto, vergo, cibrito. Sorry about the emergency. I couldn't understand what she was saying. I'm afraid that you had to make yourself tea yourself. You'll find everything you need in the kitchen. Oh gosh, just jumping wheels. Sorry, I questioned your ability to make tea, Hope. Mother taught me everything she knew, including the most of everyday habits. She feared that more than anything that I wouldn't be able to blend in with the crowd once I was on the other side of the barrier. I don't know why that one's strong. I guess you whispered that. I um I can't imagine what shock it must have been for you to enter the real world despite all your mother's preparation. Well, you couldn't be more right. Oh really? After I said too much. I'm curious now. You're not going to help with the event event so yourself. Are you are you sooner you share it, the sooner you can laugh about it instead of being ashamed. Uh, don't you think you're no don't you think you know well enough about me when I absolutely in absolute terms you're almost a stranger to me. Oh, also, yeah, Fortuna, you know what's been bothering me? Are we gonna get the faces changed? Because you got these new custom faces. Are we gonna get like the faces changed too, or are we gonna like? Is it gonna be like one of those things like you're gonna keep the custom face for the battle, but I'll keep the RTP for every other emote, or is it because I'm playing old file it won't change over? I asked that question for a lot of devs who are just like, "Hey, you got the custom faces right there. Why do you need anything else?" You know. I don't know. I don't read fairy. Uh, it's true. We never had a chance to get to know each other after your interrogation. This is our chance to set the record straight. I can at least tell you everything I've already told Fab Nina. Well, except perhaps the detail of our conversation at the waterfall. I'm all ears. 17 years ago, a little baby with yellow eyes was born in a faraway archipelago. 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 Oh, gosh. I know the word. Archipelago, right? Yeah, it's archipelago. Outfits change everything except for the illustrations. My outfits change everything except for the illustrations. Oh, I mean, you got custom faces. I would love if it was like, if you had the custom faces, it would make the game. It would push out all the RTP and be like, wow, this looks so great. But that's just me. When I see RTP and I see our faces, I'll be like, whoa, are they cheap? I'm like, you can't believe these devs are cheap. They have like perfectly good faces, but they go default to RTP. And if I was a new person, I'd be like, oh, great. They're using two different kind of faces. They must have like different artists or something like that. Working on the thing on the project. 17 years ago, a little. Oh no, I read that. She didn't stay there for long. However, because for reasons I don't know, my parents were forced to separate, and my father fled the country with me. Your father also has little secrets. He said it was better for me to know a little as possible for my own safety. Now that he's gone, I barely regret not insisting more. Anyways, I spent my entire childhood at a public school in Anahasa, where I learned to fight in the master magic. RTP faces of the NPCs won't match well with the bug face. That's right. Yeah, you made a bunch. That's right. You made a bunch of RTP faces of NPCs. Everyone's got a face. So, I forgot. So I guess you want to keep it consistently without the whole thing because everyone's in the same stuff. Totally forgot. On my 17th birthday, I learned that my mother wanted to see me again, and had arranged for us to meet in the main square of Nesera this Friday. Shortly after crossing the border, my father vanished into thin air. He jumped off the cliff, while we were searching for him in the Black Forest, and that's why I stumbled across your hiding place. That's all about it. I think you know the rest. It looks like you had a quite eventful 17th birthday too. Let's just say that in the spaces of 24 hours, I graduated from my school, went on a trip, met my father, became a novice at the Adventuring Guild. Let's say in the space of 24 hours. It's been a whole day. That whole us traveling from like point A to point B is a day. I thought it was like at least like I don't know months in between, but okay. And I traveled to Castellio for the first time, where I met a famous minstrel adventurer and what I thought was the country's most wanted criminal. All in all, very ordinary ordinary majority laughs. You arrived in Castello the same day you met me. Wasn't the border supposed to be closed in different directions? Let's just say that we, in this detail, remaining in between the secret between Lady Sandra and me. Lady Sandra? You mean Lady Sandra, Black Eagle, the current ruler of Chateau Noir? The very same. Yes. Since the newspapers had it all over, I suppose that I can tell you that she and my father are a great friend. Also, if he was trapped, if I don't know where he got the information, but if they were trapped in the barrier, do people come bring the news through the barriers? Like here, here's the latest news going around the country. So they throw it through the barrier. Like, you can't leave the house. You can't leave. You're on house arrest. So here's the paper, and you can read it from there in your desert homes. Or does like, is it you learned that information after he came out? Um, that's what I'm curious about. Since the newspapers have it all over, I suppose that I can tell you that she is my father's a great friend. So you know each other well, then. At least Sandra has been like a second mother. Oh, so they can't throw it through the barrier. It bounces right off the barrier, and and you still ask them to pay you. Perfect, I love it. I mean, I'd love that. I'd run the hustle too. Like, oh, you can't get it. Oh, sorry, but you still owe me for for dropping these papers at your barrier. Um, I mean, is it like can anybody walk through it, or is it like a giant barrier? I got more info after or her mother goes before. Okay, I got the info after or her mother goes mother go it before. I got information after or her mother goes okay before. Okay. I was also thinking maybe we could like paste the paper on the wall too, so people can look inside. So you have to read it. All right. I see. So you have an interest in the rulers of Chateau Noir. Were you perhaps hoping to ask Sandra for asylum? Not in particular. On the other hand, my mother had immense. You know what? The news can really hurt you. And knowing too much, knowing too much can definitely. Oh no. I don't want to get. I already got into politics at the beginning of the stream, so I saw a word. I'm like, oh. But if you're wondering if the question is, it has to do with England. Not particularly. On the other hand, my mother, in the immense respect for Nicholas Black Eagle, Sandra's mother. However, she didn't have much to tell me about Sandra herself. On rare occasions, two had crossed paths. Sandra hadn't made much of an impression on her. I guess she's nothing but a rebellious teenager my mom described to me. I've always known Sandra as a very calm, responsible person. She kept her cards close to her chest. Having a whole kingdom to manage and then her daughter to raise must have taught her a sense of responsibility. Indeed, what can I tell you? What can you tell me about her daughter, Flora? Apart from being her best friend, she's probably the best girl, and she looks a lot like her mother. Only smaller, with a pair of long braids, like her, and it has a strong personality and an innate sense of authority. On the other hand, where Sandra is more thoughtful, Flora is more reckless and hot-headed. It's possible that they had bad influence on her. If I ever get the chance, I'll take a trip to Chateau Noir and see for myself and what the country has become under Lady Sandra's rule. Who knows? Maybe if I mention your name, I'll also get to visit the place and meet Princess Flora. Unless I come with you, don't count on it. Oh, so I'll have to visit. Time to visit to coincide with the next time that you'll be visiting your best friend. Do you have any other plans once we visit? Once we visit to the capital is over, apart from getting invited to Chateau Noir through my connections, I was thinking of going to see for myself all the remarkable places on the continent that my mother described to me, as well as those she was unable to describe. But what about you? What are you going to do once you found your mother and father? Oh, I confess, I don't know exactly. If the family reunion is complete, the three of us will have a lot of time to make up. There's a good chance I'll find myself chasing after one missing parent with the help of another. If neither show up, of the rendezvous, then good. It's me. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Evening to you both. And sorry for this setback. Babina has been already confirmed that Hope is complete with his task. Would you like to leave for Necessia now? We just had a nice break. We just had a nice break, so there's no need to wait. We're just well, we'll just have to do the dishes. But otherwise, I think we can leave right away. Oh, Mario. Okay. Still have. Still, still. As ready to go still as ready to go. I was, 20 seconds ago. All right. Let's go. Oh, wait, I realize that's off screen. Stand by. This is the outer limits. Please stand by. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to just be like. But Drag did it right. I think Drag did it right with when Arvin turns small on a big map. Like this big map, like everything is like I get it. It doesn't really do anything, but I'm gonna say Drag did it right when you walk a big map, you scale to the size. So it's vast. We're like giants. Like it's vast. And we're like, oh my goodness, the giants are here. Like I haven't done a map. I personally have not done a map. Okay, but what happens is like a map of towns because I had none of that. Everything is already scaled to the size because their buildings are big. Because it takes place in the city. So what happens? There's no reason to go traveling to places. But the way he's done it makes me feel like, oh, okay, cool. That's what it should be. I mean, other games done it that way, but there are different ways where you see the fit. Like you go to run to the place, sure. But ever since Drag left an impression on scale, and I'm like, perfectly fine. I perfectly would go for that. It's vast. It's beautiful. La region, Maranto Cari, Carina. I'm glad that I'm glad you like Necessia. Well, why don't you take a closer look at the city? I'll be right behind you. I think I'm just gonna have to go for a full voice change on her. I think I'm gonna have to commit to another voice change. On your left on your left. On your left is the Earth Chapel, one of the oldest places of worship, still standing on their continent. Kawari. Still on your left is Necessia's Theater, where you will be performing tomorrow evening. It's relevantly new, built just after the vast war in honor of the woman who has become the future Queen Margaret. It's a very beautiful building. This is Necessia's Adventure Guild. Because so many games have guilds in it, you'll probably ignore it as best as you can because why even do another guild? Like you played Child of the Sky already, so and that had one guild. Why does this game need a guild too? Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Guilds. Yes, that's true. Did I have that on my thing, Zumi? Sorry, it's Fortuna. Yeah. That's what I was saying Fortuna. Did I have that on my? I think I had guilds on the thing. It's called a. This is Necessia's Adventure Guild, to which I'm officially attached. Count on me to drop in at some point. This man has a bang and a mustache. I saw the guy in the corner. I gotta go look for him again. That large building on the left is the Mages Guild. There are also a Warriors Guild in the residential district to the west of the city. Are you thinking about war, or are you thinking about peace? This short tour and Be sure to end at the inn for today. I'll leave you to explore the rest of the city of the rest of the city tomorrow at your leisure. Thank you for bringing us here, and thank you for this mini tour. If it's nothing, well, let's see if there's room for the four of us. Valiente vid benio necessia quid loco locanda. Ale coste espesta in Signor Antonio. If you want to spend the night here with your three companions. Oh, sorry, you know what? No. Okay. Okay, alright. Here's what I actually want to say. What I was gonna say is like, if you want to spend the night with your polycule, it's like, is these your lovers? The way that this guy, the way I had this guy's voice, is like, you want to spend it? Is that what was that a good Homer voice? Because I heard that French Homer is much more deeper. Like I heard that like the way that Homer does big. But no, if that's a good Homer voice, I've been trying to master that. I can't keep consistent. I was trying to do flamboyant Frenchman. Yeah, basically trying to do flamboyant Frenchman. Trying to and questioning Antonio and his group of people. Maybe might think they're like actual like they're not adventurous, but his entourage of of lovers that he keeps with him when he goes to different places. Since he knows them, maybe he might slip like a slip of the words like, "Oh, Antonio, you brought your lovers here." Shut up! Oh, yes, remember that last time that you were making such a ruckus in bed? Ooh, the whole place had to air out. Oh, Antonio, you're quite a dog. I remember what you did to me when you came down. It's like, ignore everything that's here, right? Like, nothing happened here, and everyone stays, what happens here stays in here. That's what no one knows about him. Exactly. Bearing in mind, we'll be staying until Friday morning. Can you offer us for 4 people? I have a room upstairs with two perfect bed and a view of the royal palace. Would you that suit your group? Yes, it'd be perfect. Oh, it draws out. Yes, the key to the room is when it directly to the right at the top of the stairs. Of course, you have to pay me anything. I owe you that much, Antonio. Grazie, Millie. I gotta get out of here fast. Oh, Antonio, I like how you shake your ass. All right, good. We're getting to the scene. I had to get up early. I had to get him. I'm trying to master it. I had to get up early morning for the rehearsal. If you don't mind, I'll try to get some sleep. Of course, there's nothing to stop you from doing something else with your evening. Just be quiet when you go to bed. I'm happy to follow you to bed. I've been busy for 2 weeks. I'm not feeling particularly tired though. Would you like to stay in the common room with me for a while, Heavenly? Are you too exhausted? All right. How do I? Oh, I'm also part time. Explodes into your chat. Grabs your controller. No, not my controller. And I said, begin to drift. Performs the Soceity no Hado. Oh, okay. When you said drift, I thought you were gonna go like gas on me. But Soceity no Hado, that's I would never be able to dodge that. I never been able to dodge that. How are you doing? For Tuna, how do I get? I'm sauce. All right. How do I get to the steal your girl part? Am I close to it? Because I want to ruin Bambina, you know? No, you only get control drift. I do have it. Actually, I think you're gonna. I think if you control drift the controller that's already drifting, you'll just fix it. Because this card control is already drifting. Like this one's broken, so you will fix this. If you do that, you'll reverse the problem. And please, go ahead. I allow you. I forgot this back buttons on this controller. I forgot this back buttons on this controller. I don't know what I chose. I got back buttons on this. I forgot. I just back buttons on the controller. These buttons here. I pressed this. I mean the one that you said. I mean the one did say that you were tempted to fall to the bed, right? Yeah. I don't know which one I got, but I hope I got the right. I hope I got the right ending. Uh, um, Perfectly understandable. Uh, oh wait. Understand. Good night to you. See, I'll come back on tiptoes when I feel sleepy. Good night. Good night to you, Fabini. Maybe because I brought hope. Maybe because I brought hope in here, and that's another problem. I think you select the one telling you that you ain't staying up. Ah, dang. That's not what I wanted. I wanted. Well, I hope maybe it still leads to this, but I'm trying to get the end. I'm trying to get the scene where Hope, Hope, sorry, not Hope. Angel here cucks that girl that just left and gets the man. But I think because I brought Hope here, I think Hope is going to cuck me from getting the man because I think that was a mistake because I didn't have to bring him, but he was never there in the scene. It was just these two sitting here. So I think Hope was already determined. Hope being there was going to ruin it. No. Maybe this is fine. I don't have to. Evil is evil. I shouldn't think about doing evil things. Who am I to ruin the relationship? I think this is just my mistake. It's my mistake. I wanted to ruin the relationship, but this is the right path. I shouldn't be siding with evil. So look at that. I wanted evil, but then the universe said we're being good. So unfortunately, we'll go with this one. I'll have to just there's other ways I'll find it. I mean, maybe there might be some CGs I'm going to find out there. Maybe like a God of War mini game where I had to turn the bed around and like I gotta shake the bed with my controller. Gotta do but we have to skip it just because we're on stream. We'll leave it for somebody else who wants to be like, oh man, I love this part. Would it be wouldn't it be better if you took the bed on your right hand side? Otherwise, Fabina would get trouble getting bed. That's what it called out. That doesn't call it earlier. How could they? Oh, now okay. You know what? Fortuna listened. That's Fortuna listening. Wouldn't it be better if you took the bed on the right hand side? Otherwise, Rabina would have trouble getting back out of bed while waking you. But how did she get out of bed? Wait, but she got out of bed last time when she was on the wall. So Hope just like I don't know what Hope's talking about. Yes, indeed. Yeah, stay away from my man. Hope says like I'm going to sleep with him. You're just like my mom. The boys really need to sleep. Let's join them in the arms of Morpheus. The guy from the Matrix? That's cool. They got eyes closing. Do you want to save? Yes. What was I last saved? Was it not number 9? I think it was number 8. I stopped at number 8 now. 30, 31, 30, okay. Yeah, I stopped here. 35, 30, no, that's... I was just on an old file. I don't want Lawrence Fishburne to hold me like that. I want him to be the narrative. You want the part-time? Do you want the red pill? What do you want? He's like, you want that pill? He's like right next to you. Like, I think I'll take the which one puts me to sleep? Doesn't matter. I'll put you to sleep. Let me try to get rid of this bot here. Doesn't matter. I'll put you to sleep. He says. there. That. Cheap fairy views, right? Alright, so 35, 21. How's that? How many chips? Same amount of chips, same amount of martial cards. More money. Alright, no, I'm going to go for 11. Heavenly? Um, oh, Heavenly? It's time to get up, Heavenly. It's already 9 o'clock. Antonio left for rehearsals a long time ago. We're just waiting for you to start a tour of necessity. Yeah, just 15 more minutes. That's cute. Can we can we maybe negotiate for 10 minutes? You have 5 minutes to get ready. Not a minute more. Otherwwise, I understand. We'll wait for you downstairs. Uh, what I get? Oh, I guess I just. I didn't know we packed. I didn't know we packed our luggage too. Oh, it's her. We finally. Oh, I see. We finally meet. Hello, Heavenly. You're the person who gave me the hourglass, right? No, I don't remember. Wait, when did she do that? She gave me an hourglass? When? I don't remember seeing. I don't remember meeting her. And she wasn't she the one chasing me in the forest? I need. Sorry, Fortuna. I need a recap because I don't remember her. I thought she was chasing me in the forest. I don't think we ever met up. She was always chasing. No, she was chasing after my footsteps. Like, if this is the same one, after I went out of the forest with the mysterious things, I don't remember meeting up with her at any point because I thought she was always tailing me, but never. But I didn't know she was there. But she gave me an hourglass. I don't remember an hourglass. Oh, really far back. Both are true. Wait, she found. Wait, I don't remember her finding me. I don't remember her finding me, but okay. I mean, like, what? Do I just really about to play the whole game again? From the beginning. You're the person who gave me the hourglass, right? That's correct. I'm here to evaluate how you use the artifact. Okay. Let me be clear. If it were up to me, you no longer have this hourglass in your possession. Instead, I'll be frank. If you continue to use this hourglass so liberally, I don't know what I've been using it for, you'll lose much more than the artifact. I expect a significant improvement from you from time to time again. Otherwise, one last thing: the power of the Master of Time are known to be particularly unreliable when it comes to predicting human relationships. She gave me the hourglass. It was plus. Was it like plus year? Was it a year ago since I played it that happened, or a year ago in the story that she gave it to me that happened? But because both of them feel like the year ago feels like a real lifetime. Um, if for example you see yourself starting a family with the partner of your dreams, be careful. That is very likely never going to happen. Are you lying to me? I'm being lied to? Is a master of time lying to me? Who also has the power to control time? Well, I will not keep you any longer. Your teammates are waiting for you downstairs. Oh wow, really? Yeah, I see the master of time. I see. So not only does he affect me inside the game, he also affects me outside the game. I don't remember getting an hourglass, but maybe if I look around my room, I'll find one. There you are, Heavenly. We are almost getting impatient. Ready to see the Necessnia looking during the day? With pleasure. Just eat the hourglass and what's the worst can happen? Nothing. Actually, you probably get the power of time. If you eat a whole hourglass, you just be like Gears from like Mortal Kombat, where you can turn into sand and stuff like that, and you can kind of do some mini time powers. But necessarily, you have to eat a time god, and you can be like Chronica and actually control time and make other timelines. And then you can ruin the whole Marvel universe by making a bunch of timelines. And then everyone's gonna be like, "We're tired of this." Or you can ruin your own story by making a bunch of timelines, and everyone will be like, "I'm tired of this. I'm just." But you won't eat it. You challenging me? I'd probably time. You can pass time. You can pass the time by passing out, passing it out. Yeah, I've seen one guy and one jar. I've seen that before. We're not, which is not some. I can tell you that the clock is not a suppository. All right, so that's probably one way of consuming time. You will quickly notice that you don't have you do not have specific objectives. It's up to you to decide what you want to do today. The city offers many activities, but much of it takes place at specific time. Completing one of these activities advance time for 4 hours. Activities will usually involve choice with icons to remind you that you will change the time. From now on, you will see some text in public blue. This color the difference in used to mark the dialogues or text in Castellian, Fabina, and Hope, or Hope will kindly translate so they clearly can understand what happened. You know what I was thinking of? That there's another game that like what was called? What was it called? There's another there was the Quintessence of Blight. That game when you had to kind of like do a bunch of events, you kind of had to do it more than once, and I'm glad I had a tutorial to tell me what thing. Oh, less Italian. I mean, I don't mind the Italian. I can't. It's hard to pronounce. There's there's some unusual people in the corridors. A short while ago, they had black hair and wore heavily gold armor. I mean, I'll butcher it, but doesn't mean I'm good at it. The reflection has a suddenly desire to know how she at the moment. At 9 a.m., everything examines the shelves. They are filled with books from honor of region and heritage. What a beautiful lamp. This chair has a green seat. There's a shield on the wall. Our door opens. Yeah, so I need to find that scene where we're just chilling. Wardrobe containing of interest. Having legalizes a mirror. The reflection struggles to decide what to do with. That's fine. Okay, what we got? Let's see our costumes. Maybe by downloading this version, I got extra costume. Status. Skills. I have not played this game off, so it's gonna be like, Gotta figure out what I'm doing. Okay, got that. I can learn stuff. Valkyrie, Mirage Blade, Night Seeker. I might need this. I'm getting affinity for paralyzing, depending on how good it paralyzes. Well, poison might be good, depending how well it's wet. Poison 70%. Okay, poison 75%. Poison vulnerability. Damages are okay, but it lays on the poison. Might want to use that. Oh yeah, Sherry. You know, I fixed my sharing TP thing. So, I'm not sure if you fixed yours. I can't remember. Did we have this fixed? Welcome back. I didn't really miss much. I am just going over things I don't remember. I'm trying to get myself reacquainted with all this content that I haven't played in a while. But I was talking about the sharing. I was talking about was, I think this was broken. It was the sharing has been properly fixed. Okay. I wish it wasn't. I know this. I remember this thing being broken, so I was hoping that it'd still be there. Uh huh. Yeah, Yukuro, yes. I'm trying to find where was the costumes again. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. Is it equips? Maybe it's equips. Change. Oh, okay. Here we go. Student, pianist, Eden. I hope they're cheap and I can buy them. Oh, with pianist. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Let's look for all these. Um, change this. Oh, black dress. Okay, looking good. Um, simple. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Sometimes you can pay quality artists, and this one, okay, casual. And what about Hope? Maybe we can change Hope from his burglar outfit. When did I get that? Oh, looks nicer. Yeah, it looks fit. That's a nice fit on him. And how about Fabio? Do I get like uh, any love for her? None. Okay, and what was the other one? Change civilian. Okay, I thought that was a nun. You're missing the Sailor Moon one. Is it cheap? Because I don't always I remember my money. I know where I want my money. Obsidian. I like the fact that the items change with the clothing buff. Now, did I miss the Sailor Moon one because I was locked in the cutscene? Oh, look. Oh. I prefer the other guy. The weather is excellent today. Don't stay indoors. Go and see Necessity at his best. I didn't see the back of the hair. Necessia. A beautiful city of people. Let's go. Let's leave this place. All right. Wow, that's a pretty good place. Necessia was the greatest place ever. We didn't stay too long in there. Let's go to this place. I doubt they'll let us in. Oh, where else can we go? They have changed. They also changed in dialogue. If I remember. Oh wait, the monster is right here. Wait, I mean, wait. When we teleported, why couldn't we just walk? Or is this the same monastery? Is this the same one? That's gonna be the same one, right? Are we in a different region, or no? The forest is missing. No, this is a different region. Definitely a different region. Because that thing would have been here. Over here. Oh, it's a different monastery. Okay. Oh, wow. I mean, maybe it's part of a play. Welcome to the largest house of the goddess of the life of the continent. Our mother is delighted to welcome you here. I'm coming to take your tithes and offerings. Where do you keep it? Okay, now somewhere on this floor. I like these doors. Keep your eye out for some shiny things. Oh, look, is that guy? Oh no, wrong guy. Unlike the other deities, the goddess of life knows each and every one of us. At least she was the one. She was there there on the day we were born. Here's an appliance. If you haven't seen it, I recommend visiting the gallery in the basement. If I was an item, where would I hide? The goddess of life and her twin sister, the goddess of death, are the only two among the 12 who have human origin. As a result, they are depicted as human features, where other deities are portrayed in the mythical and beastly manner. You know what? There's maybe a chance that I am one of the goddesses. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel the way that did, you know, I mean, it's not seems to be story part, but maybe there's a chance that I have some connection to these goddesses in some sort of way. Surprisingly, young people are often seen by their favor. I mean, they don't seem to talk about it, but there might be a chance. I'm trying to look for it. No. If I was, where would I hide it? No, not here. No. Found it. Alright, what's going on here? This basement houses the rare collection of statues representing each of the 12. Needless to say, the acts of vandalism will be punishable. Yeah? Well, how about I dance from this comfort woman statue then? Yeah, how do you like that? Okay, let's see what these got. God of Lightning, Raiden. The statue of the Goddess of Ice, Sub-Zero. Goddess of Luck. Having one, not one. The Goddess of Time. That's Star Platinum. Was a Worldo. Goddess of Darkness, Satan himself. Goddess of Life. That it could be any god. Goddess of Death. That's Satan again. Goddess of Light. That could be any person. Goddess of Earth. Terra Earth. Oh, that's somebody. The statue of Air is Goddess of Wind. Fujin? The Goddess of Water. Undyne? The Goddess of Fire. Oh, Infinite. Alchemy gets to keep a stone. Alright, well, I know my gods. Even though the one rules of the living and over the rules of the dead, Vita and Mortis are actually twin sisters. Everyone knows that the Goddess of Luck is actually... thank you. Yes, that's true. Yugi won! Yes, that is true. If I hadn't been abruptly separated by death, we might have the two goddesses, life and death. Actually, I mean, that could be any game still. I mean, I was about to say the Raja of another one, but that could be any game that has a goddess in there. So, but yeah, that's a good one. I couldn't think of anything. I was thinking like what could fall for luck, but couldn't find anything. Wow, that was a pretty good adventure at Necessia. Let's go to the shopping district. Wait, this feels like the airplane. Huh? Oh, who said that? Do you even play? Oh, do you even play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh wait, yes you do. Yes you do play Yu-Gi-Oh. You play Master Duel, I believe. I never seen you play Master Duel, but you said you play Master Duel, so I mean, I would never touch that, but I guess so. I guess you do. You're the most clerk juror shop in Necessia. How do I help you? Trade? Could use those things, probably. Sell gems. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. This is not enough. I remember I was putting my money into weapons. Actually, that's what I need to do. Yes, that's right. I need to put my money into. I need to put my money into weapons. So where's the weapon shop? Let's take this gondola. This is probably a weapon shop. Welcome to the clothing shop. I have some wonderful costumes for you. I see the costumes. Alright, so we got paladin armor. No, I do not want to buy it. I just want to look at it. Okay, look at that. You know what? I can already tell this is heroic Zephyr kind of thing. I don't need to buy it. I can just look at it. It's not worth my money. I would like to buy costumes, but I need the money. Bad guys need to be dealing with. No, you're third-rate duelist. You're third-rate duelist. Your third-rate duelist of a fourth-rate deck, or your fourth-rate duelist of a second-rate deck. Alright, conditions. I'm pretty sure I lost it in the 6 statue room in the west. A reminder: the old aqueduct is off limits. The public is the key. Ask the guild to counter. Taya. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it's Taya because it's ta. No, that's because they pronounce it Taya, but it's like Taye. Taye. How do you get out? How do you get Taya out of that word? Because I thought it was like TEA, like Taya because Taya. But I was like, what? That's like Taye. I'm pretty sure that was like the correct spelling. Would you like to do nothing in particular for the next few hours? No. There's nothing we can do. The theater, and the adventure guild are relatively recent buildings dating from the last Continental War. They give their city the more modern feel. Let's see if they're talking to their dog. Tell me what animal do you like? Dogs are my friends. I prefer cats. I love birds. I love insects. I have a soft spot for slimes. I'm not really into animals. I prefer cats. Okay, I'm sorry. Good doggy. I could never imagine adopting an animal as I could if I was a sneaky cat. Whatever. I can see the dev putting their hate for cats in there. Hey, I found the best hiding spot. Hiding place. Rinko will never find me here. Take advantage of the exponential exponential promotion on glass jars. They're 2 for 1 free. What? This man like Dino saw got a high IQ even though he lacking in strength. Department kind of like y'all's if you have a high IQ. Nah. Are you okay? Are you okay? I type 1 in the chat if you're okay. I'm pretty sure that you just seizured out before you're typing. I don't know. I couldn't read. I couldn't read, and I had a girlfriend who played Magic the Gathering. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. Sure. I mean, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. But what happens? I never had the best cards. I got all the bad cards. I gotta go to this guild, I guess. This man's got a dance sort of IQ and lacking the strength of the department. Kind of use if you have an IQ. Nah. Okay, so, all right, that makes more context. I was scared. I was like, is Fortuna losing it? Finally? All this fairy talk? One information sort of references to the board. Group of invasions of monsters spotted in the thing. Okay, yeah, I'll kill it. I'll kill it. Just let me do it. I can always look at a thing. Except this. Joey's more Bronx than Bronx. Hey, Yug! So we need to find the restorative herbs and 10 soothing protocols. We should we should we should we should easily be able to get into them from any place that honors the goddess of life, the temple of life, for example. We also need 3 kilos of invigorating bath salts. I don't think that it ever seen at the monastery, but I'm sure I've had some in my hand before. I remember when I went to get some of the Earth Temple in Zaron, but the logic we should be able to find some of the Earth Chapel. There is also mentioned the Lindesmas that don't ring a bell. This product is also used for various magic rituals. Perhaps the Mage Guild has some for sale. Possibly. Uh, how much do we get paid for playing Delivery Boy? 100 gold. The goods we need to the goods we need to collect will be billed directly to the guild. That seems fair. Oh, is this connected? Is my Bluetooth on? Oh, that makes sense. I was like, why am I keep hearing that? Okay, that's weird. I was like, I kept on hearing it and I know where it was coming from. I was like, why do I hear it? Okay, it's nothing. It's like some malachite, just like that person from Green Barrel's Men. Also, these bricks look custom. I never. I'm looking at these bricks and I'm like, they look a little custom. Like, um, maybe they came from the thing, but they all maybe because I never seen people use bricks like these. But look a little bit custom to me. Nope. Actually, you know what? I'll play. Just to, just I don't play, but I just want to. I'll play here. Um, this is new. Okay. No, I don't normally play thing, but I need to prove that I can actually play. I can actually play this version of it. This is more looking like what was the other one? Not Triple Triad. The one in Final Fantasy 9 because there's already things on the field. I have a really bad hand. Oh yeah, okay. I read it as green. I can get that too, but I probably can get. It's gonna go on top. I can possibly get for protecting my bottom. Alright, well, I'll leave this to my cousin. I tried my best. I don't want to play more of that. Yeah. But Final Fantasy has diagonal attacks and yeah, it does not make sense. True. But because they're already there. I was like, oh yeah, that game. I forgot what it was called again. But yeah, that's what I thought about. It was like, all right, well, I played it once. I'm only obligated to play Triple Triad once. I'm obligated to play it once, but I don't have to play it I don't have to play it all the time. That's my first L and my last L. What's in here? Room goes into that room. Where you pull the draws. I don't think I lost anything, so you know it's a good thing. Here. Here. This one. Money. Maybe I can buy a costume. Or actually, no, the costumes are expensive. Just checking the walls. You never know. I'm doing my daily wall inspections while I'm looking for items. Perfect way to get two jobs done at the same time. See if the player can find what you're looking for, and make sure the walls nothing happens with the bad happens. Okay, can I get it from here? I don't get the design. Oh, very funny. Nobody has ever played that one on me before. Before you need the guild service, go to the right side of the counter. I think I got everything that's in here. Welcome to Necessity Adventure. How would I help you? No. Access the old aqueduct. You accepted a quest to eliminate the invasive monsters. If you indeed need this key, you complete the task. Take this accessory too. It'll be very useful against the monsters in the aqueduct. We got anti-confusion. Right, well, now we got the key. Now we gotta find. Oh, the door's here. Now we gotta go find the aqueduct. Now, unlike the other game that Fortuna said that I should play, I could not find the sewers towards the way to find my way in. It was so difficult. I just had to give up. Now, if this game has any aqueduct I can look for, here it is. Okay. If there's like a doorway, we gladly go there. That's it. Let's go this way. Save? Yes. Save on this. Oh, it's supposed to come here? Are you looking for an invigorating bath? Bath salts? You've come to the right place. How many you need? We need Mario. Okay, we need 3 kilos. Please. I'll see for you. I'll see for you right away. All right. Well. Oh, I guess they're not far away. 3 kilos of invigorating bath salts. No need. I'll send them to build directly to the Adventurers Guild. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. All right. Let me go to your basement. What are you guys hiding in here? We got coffins in here. We got a fire. Yeah, exactly. We got cats in here. Exactly what I saw that we gotta get the bath salts for them. Is this cat to protect the is this cat protecting the catacombs? Or is he, I'm surprised he got the whole cat. They couldn't afford a guard, so someone important died here too. He's the Pope. All right, well we're all right, and we're I forgot to go down to the side. Beyond convention, each city can only have one temple. As a religious building is constructed, it must be given another designation, usually chapel. It is impossible to be buried near. It isn't impossible to be buried near the temple of life, as the goddess life prefers to live amongst the living. That's why this chapel is very popular, burial place for those who can afford it. All right, what's our next mission? Oh yeah, get into the sewers. Okay, that wasn't sewers. My best friend doesn't play with me as much anymore because she met a boy with glasses whose name I've forgotten. It's a shame. Are you jealous? Like, do you not like you don't want your friend to be happy? I don't understand. Are you not happy with your friend finding happiness? She hates people with glasses. Oh, particularly that guy with glasses. If he took the glasses off, she would be like, "Wow, I'm really like you too." All right, maybe I should just take it off for. All right, there you go. I took my glasses off. Don't worry. You don't have to hit the button. There you go. I took my glasses off. But I can't be able to read. Not this dialogue. Actually, let me try. What brings you to the Glorious Warrior Guild? Now swoosh your hair. Oh, now swoosh your hair like you're in those commercials. Actually, usually I do what Aizen does in Bleach. Like I do when Aizen first was when he was gone from that messed up hair, like was for that nerdy guy everyone to know. And he took our glasses off and he swooshed his hair back. I'm like, yeah! And then I was like, Chad Eisen. Exactly like that. When Chad Eisen took off his glasses. And that's my favorite part of Bleach. I need to go watch Thousand Years War, but when he did that and then he destroyed his glasses, he's like, he destroyed his glasses and stuff like that, and then stroked his hair back. That's how I feel like when I take my glasses off. I feel like Eisen, and then cause attack heaven. Extra session. Would you like to spend a few hours with the trainer to experience an epic training session? What subject will the training cover? Advanced techniques. Of course, this will cost. Oh, whoa! Really, this is gonna cost me? I don't have that. Oh, chill. You don't have the means to pay the tribute. Well, come back when you do. No, I don't have the means. I mean that you cost a lot for your training thing. I probably don't even need. I'm offering advanced training for the aspiring warriors, and adventurers. If you are interested in inquire, okay. No, I'm saying that you cost a lot. Like, look at my money over there. No, give me money. See, that's why I have you on commercial. That's why I have you on the commercials right now, because what happens is I want the money. Yeah, give Fortuna your money. No, this money is for buying weapons. I actually, that's what I came to do first. So let me go buy weapons, and then if I have some spare change, I'll sprinkle it at their feet. You cannot keep my money. And anyways, you are a fairy, not a leprechaun. Remember? Is this the weapon shop? Also, I need to find that place. This is an antique shop. A few weapons and accessories I have on sale. Suitable for actual combat. Oh, sorry for bothering you. No worries. You are adventurers, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Well, if you ever find any relics from the past during your adventures, and you don't know nothing to do with, don't hesitate to come back and give it. I'll give you a good price for them. Thank you for the interesting suggestion. I must go take your cereal bowls and yeet them out of the chat. I had to get so you know what? I wouldn't be able to see that if I had my glass. Because I have my glasses, I had to get close enough to see your threat. my cereal bowl. Like you've already taken my cereal bowl, throw it out, and be like, what would you say? What you say there, Sonny? I couldn't see what you said. Something about why'd you take my cereal? Like by the time I read the message, it's too late. And I got like 3 minutes. Yeah, I look sexy, but it comes at a cost. I know. Probably yes. You found a coin back to the early emperors. These are fairly common finds, but they're highly prized collection, especially the rarer ones made out of silver or gold. I can offer you 100. 100. This is a continental coin from 1812, sir. You know what? I want more. As you wish. Maybe I can raise the price. Maybe I can haggle him. 100 for this coin. This man didn't bend backwards and put save into a game for 100 coins. Not that worth it. I want the items, but you know what? No, it's not worth it. 100 for this thing? I don't even know what it is. Where is it? Oh wait, what? Okay, when did I get this? Helps you get out of the worst situations. Confers auto resurrection for the party. Is this the hourglass she was talking about? Guild badge. Hold on. Alright. You know what? I can't even tell what that is. Lupo is in good shape today. It'll be nice to see. Like what? It's a dog? Are you interested in monster cards? No. No. No, no, I do not. No, get me out of here. Unless I'm gonna get money for it. Wait, on. Also, course tournament at 5 p.m. There's no need to arrive here before then. Is there money? Maybe. Okay, listen. If I'm going to get paid for it, sure. It's like when I played Hong Kong my Star Rail. Was there money involved? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll be like, sure. Yeah. You just slip me the money and I'll play the game. But just walking down that way. No, you have to pay money to play a card game. I'm gonna lose at. Nah, I'm not. No, at least if I'm gonna play something, I'm gonna pay. I'll pay something I can lose. I can possibly win. I don't want to waste my money on a card game. I don't even want these cards. I can resell them. I would totally resell them. Anyways, now let's go find an aqueduct. I feel like slicing and dicing something. Then you may win something good. Oh, good. Costume. A costume? Is that what I'm hearing? No. Just make them cheaper. Just make them cheaper, and I'm pretty sure we'd both be happy. I like that overpass. Um, where is a weapon shop? I've been here before. Deja vu. Pub. Okay. I'm looking for two things. I'm looking for a weapon shop, and I'm looking for and I'm also looking for the entrance. Who's this? The magical guild, the match guild of this sign. They'll grant you. Oh, okay. So extra training session. Maybe they're more cheaper because all you do is stand in back and shoot magic. And how much do you got? Oh, ew. No, thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna get my items here, which I won't be able to see the shiny stuff because I gotta look real hard. Okay, I didn't see any shiny, so I'm guessing it is a. Yep. And there's no one on the floor. I'll give you a private lesson. You won't. Alright. Where is the next one? Heavily gazing into the mirror. She cannot see a reflection, much as that matters. Where could it be? Alright, I need my eyeballs back. Alright. Alright, back to seeing. Oh. Look at that. Those reserved for guild members. Alrighty then. This is an item shop. I can spend my money there. This is the way out. That's the inn. Item shop. Shield shop. Oh, I see it. Swords are here. Welcome to the weapon shop. I have a fine collection of steel weapons for you to choose from, as well as a selection of lethal weapons on clearance sale. Oh, like the movie. See special offers. Buy lethal gauntlets, lethal sword, lethal spear, lethal axe, lethal bow, lethal slingshot, lethal scepter, lethal company. Trade. Did I have steel before? Did I sell my steel? Bronze, iron, copper. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to take the lethal glove. Actually, let's see as the highest. Yeah, we'll take the lethal glove. Alright. And it says the word Falcon Punch. Oh, only Fabina can punch? Angel doesn't use her fist? I was buying her for her. Oh, benefits. Actually, no. What am I doing? I was looking at the wrong thing, wasn't I? Oh, she's okay. She hasn't owned it. Let me find out before I buy more. Do I already have it? Okay. Okay, so we both have those. I got a question. So why is Hope? Hope is the only one who can actually use a scepter. We got some role reversal over here. I thought Hope would be able to use his fist. I guess he doesn't want to break his nails. Typical guys, right? It's right here. Oh, discount voucher. Oh, look at that. Hey, what's up, Nerd Mansion? Hey, what's up, Raiders? How are we doing? We should buy the rest of these things. And thank you for the raid, Nerd Mansion. And how are you guys doing? He's pulling out his. Whoa! Oh, let me accept this. There you go. He's pulling out his. I was gonna say Glock. I was like, oh. What's up, John Rico? How you doing? So if you guys are tuning in, I am playing Valorn, and I'm right now shopping. These prices are so damn high. We need to petition that the dev lower down these prices. I never met a game where I'm struggling to buy stuff, and I want to buy potions. I'm thinking this dev doesn't know how to really do the prices of the game, because look at my money right here. This is my money, all right? And how am I supposed to buy my 99 potions if these weapons are expensive? I can't myself. Oh yeah, I can't get the discount. I get these weapons, but I want the better weapons. So if you guys are as angry as me, not enough money, but the weapons are really pricey. I think we should just sell some. No. You don't sell potions. This is the reason why we chug. This is the thing that makes everything much more easier. Hey, what's up, D7? I stop pretending to be poor. That's You know what? I never heard anyone say stop pretending to be poor ever. Like that is a phrase I've never heard anyone say. Stop pretending to be poor. Wow. No. No, I'm. You know what? I'm gonna. For that reason, I don't even need any of this. I bet I can beat this game on just on principle alone. Now, where's that aqueduct I need to go to? I'm gonna save my money for what it really when it really matters. There's probably a better weapon that's gonna happen. I'm gonna save my money for that. Now, let me go find something I had. Just because you said that, I'm going to keep it. Now let's see. Bring it back to the necklace. Bring it back to the owner. Exterminate. Okay, so Alonso, the monsters have a barrier notifies it. Yeah. Enter the old aqueduct. All right, I need to go find the old aqueduct first. What does that look like? But yes, thank you again, nerd, and how you guys doing? No. All right. Anyways, my shop sells necklaces. And I haven't played the game well. I'm gonna first fight, then find out where if I need it. Where do I go? That's the question. I need to find it. Is there any in this church? No, this is where the cat protects the dead bodies. Fortuna, I don't know where the aqueduct is. There's like, is there like a sign that says the sewers? Didn't your mother ever teach you not to enter homes of strangers? I'm the protagonist. I can do whatever I want. I have grounds to go wherever I want. After reports, I need to find it. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's never. It wasn't here. Maybe it's actually like outside of this place. Even though an active duck would be inside the city, but nope, 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 nope. Did I gotta drop off something here? Hush, there's people trying to pray here. Alright. Let's go over here. Oh, it's a place. Oh, I thought it was in the city. I didn't think the aqueduct was a place. I thought it was particularly forbidden to the public. For groups of adventurers, please. Oh, here we go. Okay, I thought, yeah. Oh, I seen this place. Let's go save here. Yeah, I thought it was like under. I thought it was like the sewers. You have not activated the other crystal in the other dungeon. You have not activated any of the crystal in this dungeon. Okay, thanks. Oh. Alright, I came here for fighting. Come on, enemies. Oh, is this an enemy? Enemy, that's a teleportation. Hello, anyone wants to fight me? I'm looking for a fight. How come there's no monsters in the sewer? Oh, there we go. I just had to ask. Ask. An abyssal anglerfish appears, and the bishop appears. All right, cool. Now we can get to some fights. I haven't done this in a while. Actually, that's gonna turn that bad boy up. Let's see. Sharing is caring. So over here. Oh, was it for everyone? I thought it was for one person. Okay, well, hang on. Whirlwind.